Welcome back, everyone, to the Legends of Thoriane. Where we left off, the team had finally gotten to meet Gallowmere, the last beholder. Got to know quite a bit of information from him, learning bits and pieces about their own, endeavors and own goals. While at the same time, Gallowmere, promising them two things that they need to accomplish their campaign accomplishing goals, that they would need to go into this tiny little realm known as the laboratory, which is controlled by the evil little troglodyte known as Colin. After getting hooked up and ready to go in, they found themselves inside the laboratory, walking through several different death traps and barely making it out alive in a couple of them. Oh, yes, and before all of that, there was a little bit of a heart-to-heart moment with Azazel and Susan. They got to really get to know each other, which was very nice indeed. But where we left our team off, they had just accomplished the room that had a giant furnace in it, where Barry, the skeleton, had crawled through it and grabbed the key and gotten out. Now they're patiently waiting to figure out what to do next, as the sound of creaking metal is around them, in the smell of rust and mold and blah blah blah. More details. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Well, fuck a duck. Can I grab a hold of my belt buckle and kind of nonchalantly to feel if that is still there?
As you go to, I want you to do a sleight of hand, and if you guys want to, you can do a perception check. See if anybody else notices.
Been sitting here all this time and I have my deck.
7.
There's those fantastic rolls again for the laboratory.
Hell
From
yeah.
Azazel.
21. 21.
Okay. The Azazel definitely doesn't see. Go for Barry. He does not see. He
It's
does not
perception.
see. It's perception, yes. And
Okay, I got 15.
18 in total.
Yes.
Because what'd you get, Cody? You got a 20.
21.
21.
21.
No one saw what Flynn was doing. As you go to tug on your belt, very secretly, nonchalantly, looking normal as you do it, it doesn't seem like anything happens. Kind of seems like whatever your belt buckle had in it is gone.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, who chose the door lock?
I'm gonna
Is it my
guess you
turn
were
to
looking for
choose the door?
Bush.
Is it Azazel?
We all agreed on the door.
Oh, we already agreed on a door. Fantastic. Well,
Agreed
lead
on
the way.
Yes.
Last
Lead
time.
the way. Someone who isn't me.
What? Kind of put on the spot. But okay.
Which door do you guys want to go to? There's the one on your immediate left. Then there's the one to the right. The one that's in front of you, and then there's another one behind you guys.
We're going to the door that we agreed on.
Do we know?
I
Do we
did
know
say
what door
already
we came in?
on a door. I said that we had been agreeing on doors. It's a group decision.
Okay. Well, do we know what door we just came into? Like came through to?
One behind us.
I know you actually came in through the door on your left.
What?
Okay. All right.
Yes. Door
So
on
just
your
out
left.
of curiosity,
Which would, I guess, the way you guys are standing
just
would
a-
technically be behind you. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how you guys were positioned. So technically, yeah, okay, it would be the door behind you guys. Okay, my bad. You did come in through the door behind you. Okay, don't give me that. Okay, I'm trying to remember where you guys are positioned. Anyways, what are you saying, Cody?
Anyway,
Sorry.
so just out of curiosity, can I open the door that we came through and just kind of throw the door open to see if it's the same room or are they changed?
If you want to, you need to go step on the pressure plate that is in front of the door.
Oh, there's a fucking pressure plate. Okay, cool.
But still fine. It doesn't like force
Do
you to
all
step on it or anything.
okay. Okay. Do all the doors that we've been through so far have pressure plates?
Yes.
Yeah, and they all like scan
Okay.
us.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been on one, and neither has Casper. Pretty sure you've
If
been on one.
I've
though.
already been on one. Okay, well, if I've already been on one, then I'll go ahead and get on another. I'm just curious to see if the rooms are changing.
Do you go back to the door that you guys came in through?
I mean, I don't want to go through it. I just want to open the door and see if it's.
Okay. As you go to walk over to the door, stepping on the pressure plate that is always in the same position. As you step on the pressure plate, above the door, a rather large eye opens up and looks down at all of you. Or specifically you, Flynn, since I think you're the only one over there. And then closes back up, and the door slowly begins to open. And as it slowly opens, you see in the middle of the room what looks like pieces of stone crumbled around the room, or crumbled around the middle of the room, where a statue used to be.
That's where we were.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So the rooms are not changing. Okay. Well, my theory so far, the rooms are not changing. So, let's Rochambeau, or any, meeny, miny, mo.
I think it'd be easiest to just keep going straight.
yeah. Let's.
Check the rooms again.
I mean, sure.
Let's not go into those empty rooms.
Don't
Let's.
Or-
Alright.
Okay.
Well,
So-
once more, I'll go ahead and step on the pressure plate if we want to keep going straight. Yeah. I'll go to the one up in front of us and step on the pressure plate.
Okay. So going to the one in front of you, stepping on the pressure plate, once again the eye opens up and looks at all of you and then closes back up. And then the door slowly begins to open. Let me pull up the things for that room. And let's see here. Who's in front? Actually, that's something I should start asking. Who's in front?
I said I was the one stepping on the pressure plate, so I guess that would be me.
It's gonna be you.
I guess so.
So, as you start walking into the room, before anybody else can walk into the room, the door immediately shuts, only letting Flynn inside the room.
Hey, all right, fantastic.
Oh,
I knew we checked it first.
Hmm. So,
that's.
as you enter the room, Flynn, as you enter the room, Flynn, all the crystals that are on the ceiling turn red. And you hear a voice echo out into the room.
Oh, I see you have come into my new room. I love this one. Oh, you see the man in the chair in the middle of the room. It seems as though he is not feeling too good right now. But luckily, there is a syringe on the table next to him that can heal him and cure him of his illness. The only problem is, there's 3 syringes, and 2 of them will kill him instantly. Make sure you choose the right syringe.
Can we see him, or is the door just blocking our view?
No. The door's completely blocking your view. You have absolutely no idea what's going on in the other room.
Well, fuck.
And as it starts, as the troglodyte finishes what he says, you start hearing loud clanking, like loud ticking noises outside of your room.
30
which is
minutes,
a
right?
signification. No, there's less time in this one, since it's just you.
Can you go ahead and give me a time so I can put a timer on my...
No.
I already started on it for me. You have to go ahead and start doing what you're doing.
Okay. 3 syringes on the table. There's a dude. Okay, cool. What color are the syringes? Like the vials. What color are they?
Let's see here. I want you to do an investigation check on all 3 of the syringes that are on the table. Actually, I'll give you a choice. If you want to do an investigation or a medicine, or if you want to do a percentile die roll.
Perception. No. Medicine. You said medicine was an option, right?
Medicine.
Yes, medicine was an option. Yes.
19.
You said natural 20?
No,
19.
19.
19. Ooh boy. You just barely hit it. So looking at all the syringes, you can, looking inside of the, not looking inside of them, but looking very clearly through them, you can tell that the liquid inside of one of them seems to be a lot more clearer and a lot less dirty compared to the other ones. And looking at it very, very closely, it seems the liquid in here has a very, very cool, like very minty greenish tone to it.
Okay.
Labeled on the outside of the syringe says, in very crude handwriting, killer.
Okay. What do the other 2 say?
The other 2 syringes say, looking at them, one of them says demise, while the other one says death.
Does the guy have a, or what? Like, what's going on?
No, he does not have a bag over his head. If you want, you can roll another medicine check or some type of investigation check to see what's up with him.
I don't care about it. Yeah, I'll do a medicine check. Natural 20. For a total of 23.
Total of what?
23.
3. So looking at him, you can see that he is still breathing. His skin seems to be very pale, but one of the first things that you notice is that he is out cold, but he is still technically alive, just barely alive. The troglodyte told you is true, that like whatever illness that he has can be cured with one of the 3 syringes if you choose correctly.
Death, killer, demise. Death, killer, demise. Death, killer, demise. One is clear.
Do you want to do an investigation check or any other types of checks? I can let you do that.
So the syringe that says killer is a kind of minty blue cooling liquid, correct?
With a minty green-ish tone to it.
Green. The minty greenish tone to it. What is the other?
Than the others.
Where are the other
others
two colors?
The other two.
Where are the other 2 colors?
The other 2. Roll a medicine check for me.
17.
17. They both look pretty much identical, actually. You can't tell the difference between the other 2.
Fuck. Killer, death, demise. Glenn's gonna grab all 3 of them and shoot them all in the guy.
What?
Gonna grab all 3 of them and shoot it into the guy. All right. Out of the sheer panic and like frustration, you grab all 3 of the syringes and just shove it into the side of his arm, injecting all the liquids inside of the man. A few seconds go by. You're waiting to see any type of response from the guy in the chair. Then suddenly you see him wake up. Just barely, like, just waking up as though he has just came back to life. And then you see him look over at you, Flynn. And as he's looking at you, he's just like, What's going on?
Wish I could tell you. I didn't think you were going to be alive after that.
Where am I? What is this?
No clue. Couldn't tell you.
And then you see he starts vomiting profusely onto the ground, and you see his skin decaying as pieces of him starts falling onto the ground.
Whoa.
Then the echoing voice pipes up again.
Oh, I was not expecting you to do that. Oh, that is very interesting. I like that. I'm going to have to take note of that. But I'm sad to say that you have failed the room, my friend. And so that means that you must meet your demise. Oh.
The voice goes away, and you start hearing loud clanging outside of the room as the room itself starts moving, and then immediately feels like it's falling.
So, I'm going to use my bonus action to see if it works. Boots of my winding to teleport myself back to the other room.
You have your boots of winding path.
You said that we're wearing nothing but I'm still wearing my boots.
Okay. So, Boots, waiting to see the ability that, of course,
come on, man, give it to me. Come on.
The ability that they always give you.
Just give me the one. Just give me the one.
As you go to activate your boots, nothing happens.
Cool. Well, That was fun, guys. Later. See, let me know what happens. I'm out. I died. Bye, Flynn.
You don't need to leave, man. You don't
Enjoy
have
the
to leave.
session. I'm dead. What am I supposed to do?
You can wait and see if maybe there's a chance for you to come back.
But I died.
Yeah, technically you have died.
That doesn't mean you can't come back.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that doesn't
let me
mean you
know if
can't.
I come back. Let me know if I come back.
What do you
Bye.
see going on right now, Dylan?
Right now, all that you can see is what's in the room. The doors themselves don't have any glass or anything clear on them to look through. They are just pure metal doors.
And I guess stepping on the pressure plate again doesn't do anything.
Yes, once you go to step on the pressure plate, all that happens is the eye opens up and looks at you guys, closes, and a loud, like, buzzing sound goes off, and the door doesn't budge. You did hear, however, I'm not going to have you roll perception for this because it's very loud. You did hear very large, like, loud clanging coming from the other room.
Like the clock clanging or the chains falling clanging?
The chains falling, kind of clanging.
Cool. We knew him for like 2 minutes.
Most unfortunate. There is another door, right?
There's 2 other doors.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's 2 other doors you guys can walk through.
Alright. Barry, feel free.
Why do I have to do it, man?
Because
You
you're
fucking do
already
it.
dead.
I'm gonna go to the one on the right.
He actually left.
Oh my god.
Okay. You're gonna go to the one on the right. Okay, let's see here. Walking over to the door on the right, stepping on the pressure plate, the eye doing as it does, and the door slowly opening. Do a perception check for me. It won't be hard. Just go ahead and do it for me. Both of you guys, if you want.
Not stepping into the room yet.
No. You need to tell me if you're stepping in the room, and you have not.
Okay. I got a 19.
Okay. Did you want to roll, Azazel?
Sure. Doesn't even matter. I don't even know what it was for, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, Jasper, I'll just pretty much say it wasn't hard. As the door opens up, in the middle of this room is a very... Wow, the room looks very nice. Like, I'm gonna be real honest, the amount that you had to beat was not that much, and you still didn't beat it, so... You see this very large obelisk in the middle of the room.
Better not be a pig demon attached to this thing.
That's it?
Yes, that is the only thing in the room that is visible. Especially you've seen. Besides all the other stuff, of course, that you've already seen before.
The typical stuff. The crystals, the doors. Okay. I mean, how bad can it be?
Excuse
We're
me.
walking.
Alright.
Can I? So there's nothing else. There's no like. Doesn't look like there's any traps or anything.
Is there any other doors in the room that we can see that we might be able to go through?
I mean, there's always the 4 doors, including the one that you're walking through.
There's one other door. Because he went through the one in front of us. I went to the one on the right, so there's the one on the left. But if you want to check it, you have to go check it.
Yes, I want to know who's walking in what order.
Alright, Angel, why don't you go check that other door?
Noah.
I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Hey, what's up, guys?
One just died.
Who?
That was a 20 to persuade Angel.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
confused,
sure.
but alright.
Yeah, he's persuaded. Angel walks over to the other pressure plate. Eye does what it does. Door slowly opens, and for him, we do a perception roll for him. Yeah, he sees that. The most noticeable thing in this room, besides all the normal stuff, are 4 very large crystals.
Don't like that.
Different colored crystals. 4 very large, different colored crystals.
What would you rather... Okay, what would you rather do? Obelisk, mysterious obelisk, or 4 crystals?
I'd rather have one thing using me as a target than 4. So
But what if that
I'm gonna say
sounds like a super demon or something? Because I've seen...
that's still only one.
I don't know. I'm just,
She has a point.
I watched... I don't know. I watched a D&D thing the other day with an obelisk, and it did not end well. Alright? I just got some concerns.
Bodhi did
You
a
said
obelisk and Fountain of Youth, and that didn't go too well for us either. But my vote is still obelisk.
hold on. You said
I feel like Cody's really upset right now. I'm sorry.
oh, okay. What happened?
Flynn is dead.
Cody walked. Yeah, Flynn walked into a room that only allowed one person. He was to try and save somebody. What he was supposed to do. There was an unconscious man in the middle of the room. Next to him on a table, there were 3 syringes, and he was supposed to pick out the correct syringe to cure this man of his illness. But instead, he grabbed all 3 of them and injected all 3 of them into the man, which kind of worked, but also just made the illness that this man had even worse at the same time.
Okay.
So he
The man,
It was a
the
good
man
one.
died, and then it was pretty hard. It was pretty hard. The man died, and the troglodyte told him he failed in the room.
What was the
fell
right
into
one?
The right one was actually Killer.
Damn it! That was gonna be the one I was gonna pick too.
There's also several other different ways that I had written down that he could have figured it out.
Okay.
Because I was thinking like, well, killer could be positive. It's a killer medicine.
Well, the way I actually had it written down is on all of the syringes where it was written down, the lettering would have been different colors on all of them. And the way it was different is it would have spelled out the phrase, he is ill. And ill ending on killer, killer being the cure. That was also going to be a way you could figure it out.
He didn't ask enough questions, I see.
He was asking a lot of questions. It's just when it came down to it, he got a bad roll on one of them. And so...
Oh, that rule.
Well, let's take a vote. Who's in favor of obelisk or crystals? Obelisk?
I don't know what obelisk is, but a crystal, you know.
It's 4
Washington
crystals.
Monument.
4 very big crystals.
Think of the Washington Monument. That's an obelisk.
I don't want to fight that.
There's a 4
Let me know.
room, and then a big obelisk room.
They're all different colors. And they're all different colors.
Okay. Okay.
We'll
Is the
have to flip a
obelisk
coin for
alive?
Angel since he's not here.
Is the obelisk alive?
Or V. We don't know
decide
what
for
the obelisk
V.
does, and we don't know what the 4 crystals does. Either one could be terrible and worse than the other.
Mm,
But like I said, I would rather have one thing using me as a target than 4.
All right, yeah,
just,
you know what?
just,
I'm on destined side.
Okay, so that's
To
2
let you
for
know,
obelisk, 1 for crystals.
I rolled it, and V agrees on crystals, and Angel agrees on obelisk.
So that's okay. So that's 3 versus 2. So
So,
obelisk.
Yeah.
The obelisk. All right.
I'm gonna be really mad if those were like some healing crystals or something. They're like, now you guys have your magic back. I'm gonna be pissed.
I mean, it's not like I really use magic anyway, so I'll be all right.
I only use magic.
That sounds like a we problem now.
The 4 something crystals that summon heroes to aid us.
I don't know. Rising
so-
shield hero.
Well, what order is everybody walking into this room?
Not first, not last. I'm second last.
Okay.
Fine.
If me going here by myself, I'm gonna kill you.
We're walking in. Where's the lady? She's still alive?
Yeah,
Maybe be behind me.
Miranda's still there. Miranda's still there. She can be wherever you guys need her to be.
Cool.
She can be behind
Can
me.
we push her first?
No. I'll go first.
Alright, Barry first.
I mean,
I guess Casper.
I'll go next.
Casper is second.
Casper is next, then Angel,
Then me,
then
then
is it-
the woman.
Miranda.
Yes, and then
V.
Cody.
V
Yeah.
is probably gonna be. V is gonna be. Where is it? Yeah. Cody left because he died.
Oh wait, Cody died too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Flynn died.
Not
Oh,
V.
V. Damn it, I forgot about him.
Flynn Cody. Flynn
Oh.
Cody died. Other Cody says he can't make it.
okay.
So V can be, I guess, in front of me.
So, all of you guys walk into the room. The door does not suddenly close on like a certain amount of you. It closes after the last one of you guys enters, which is Miranda. And as all of you stand around in the room, waiting to see what the crystal color is, it slowly fades into a very, very calm green.
I don't trust that. Is there another door so we can leave this room?
Very calm green. What did we observe? No one said anything what we observed in the room.
There's just the obelisk.
Okay.
There's still 4 doors against the wall, and there's still the crystals above you guys, along with the eyeballs that are also above the doorways that will look at you if you open them.
Okay.
But right now the crystals have turned green, and nothing's happened. The obelisk is just there.
I'll do an Arcana check.
I was gonna say, can I do an Arcana check?
Yes, you can. You can both do an Arcana check.
Don't trust your shitty rolls, Noah.
Well, damn.
I mean, she's got a point.
That's a 23.
Oh shit. Okay, what'd you get, Noah?
Hold on, I have to bring up D&D Beyond. I forgot to, but it wasn't that bad. It's taking forever. 17.
17. I mean, Casper definitely recognizes this before you do, Azazel. But this obelisk holds, and it's not immense magical power, but it's strong magic power. But the way it feels it seems as though it's not really holding the power. It is holding it, but it's more so you can sense it absorbing magic around it.
This thing eats magic.
So is this why we can't cast magic?
It might be. It might actually be. With the 23, you can make the best assumption that this is probably what's keeping you guys from doing a lot of magic.
Okay. Well, I'm hesitant
But
to
we
push it over.
The weapon.
What'd you say, Casper?
But we don't have any weapons, so we can't try to destroy it.
We can
You
push
just
it
try
over,
going-
but I feel like that
You
might
can try-
summon the thing that it might be.
Always just leave it alone.
I feel like that's what Jacob wants us to do, is to leave it alone.
I don't
Yeah.
care what you guys do. I have everything planned out.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, can you describe this obelisk so I can get a better representation? Because everyone's
It's
saying
an
Washington Monument.
It's okay.
Oops.
So
Just
I'm
look
just
up
gonna tell you
obelisk.
since you're.
Yeah, like I know how to spell that, but alright.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you since you're in the room. It's a very large piece of architecture.
Okay.
It's this.
Have you ever
Very-
seen the Washington Monument?
You talking about the tall, pointy thing
Yeah.
that
it's an
Spider-Man
obelisk.
climbed on? Okay.
That's a kind of obelisk. Yes.
Okay.
This
I'm
obelisk
thinking-
is-
I'm thinking straight creature. Alright.
No, it's not, and it's not as tall as that obelisk. It is very
Okay.
tall, though. Of course, it looks like it actually goes out of the room a little bit through a hole in the ceiling. It has several different bits of like markings on it, and different lines here and there.
I just sent a picture.
Okay.
It does have a very similar shape to that of the Washington Monument.
Okay. There's markings on it. And stuff. Okay. So what are we gonna do, guys? Are we gonna try to knock it down, or dig a tunnel, put our names on it?
Down might summon something, and if we don't get our powers back from doing it, we will be in a serious bind.
Well, you said there's a
Can't
hole
knock
up
it down
there.
if it's literally taller than the room.
Well, you said there's a hole up there, so
Angel is gonna pipe up and just say, "Why don't we just knock it over? I mean, we can take whatever's gonna come out."
Can't knock it over if it's so tall that it goes through the ceiling. That's not how that works.
actually, if you think of it as a tree, yeah, you can.
We could probably knock it over if we punched it
We don't
enough.
have any weapons.
Huh?
We have nothing.
Oh crap! I forgot we don't have any weapons.
We can hurl insults at it, bring it down.
That's funny.
It's stone. It doesn't have any feelings. It's just
Yeah, that's
Wow,
funny.
that's so rude of you, Jacob.
I was just gonna say, if I was a bard, I technically could. It does damage, but I'm not.
Should we
So-
do another vote?
Okay. Okay. How about this? How about this?
Of knocking it down, say aye.
Question mark?
I think, Jacob, you're gonna have to
Down.
vote there too.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Angel wants to knock it over because I know that's something he'd want to do.
Sounds like Spencer.
V just kind of wants to look at it a lot more.
I'm against it. So all in favor of not doing that and finding another room, possibly.
We need our weapons to do anything.
Yeah, we should probably get our weapons before we get anything, in case things go wrong. We can backtrack.
That's
Yeah.
a great idea. Do you have any idea where they are?
No, I don't.
They're probably in that
Well,
other room.
We should just keep going then.
Hey, is there a way back in the other room?
Yeah, you guys can walk back into the furnace room.
I don't want to go into the furnace room.
What? We already cleared that.
Yeah, you won't be forced to do it again.
We already cleared that.
Yeah, no. Can't we just keep moving
Okay.
forward?
Yeah, but what about those room with the gems or the giant whatever? We could just go back in. We could just go in there. you know.
We could keep moving.
That's
what I'm in favor of, just moving forward.
Okay. Fine. We'll do that.
Come back once we get our weapons.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that.
You guys just want to go straight forward?
Sure. What are our door options?
Yeah.
What's in the door in front of us?
Yeah.
What's in door number 1?
Oh, you're gonna have to go step on it first.
All right.
Okay,
Go
fine.
get him, Barry.
Let's step on it.
Yeah, I'll walk over and step on one.
All right, you go to the door that's immediately in front of you guys. You step on the pressure plate. Eye looks at you, closes, and then there's a very loud buzzing sound, and the door does not budge.
Yep, yeah, I'm getting off the pressure plate. Get it immediately off it.
Angel?
No, I think that was because the way that we came in, I think that was the door that would have led to the room that Cody went in. Maybe.
It's hard to tell because we don't have a map to look at of the rooms we've been in.
Yeah.
There is a way to get the map of the.
Yeah, but he went straight, and we went through the right. So.
Hey, I do.
What about the door on the left? I want to check the door on the left.
Isn't that door number 1? I don't know. Alright.
Well, you
the
guys
one
entered
right
here. Well, you guys entered here. That would be the door on the left. Okay. So, who's going to step on the pressure plate?
I'll do it.
Wait, has any of us tried touching the obelisk? I think one of us should try.
No, none of us have. And I was just about to ask. I was like, hey, are we able to read the obelisk?
I didn't hear you say that. Yeah, you can go read or touch the obelisk if you want.
Oh, is there
Good.
writing
Please
on it?
don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
he said
yeah.
that.
I did not.
Please don't.
There's markings on it.
Can I read it?
Alright,
Do you know Abyssal?
actually, I know deep speech. Never mind.
Does anybody know Abyssal?
I don't know Abyssal, but I know Flynn did, I think.
Flynn knew everything that we needed. Who knew? What about you, Casper?
What about the woman?
You know what? That would have been... Yeah, ask her.
She just kind of looks at you guys like very shakily and just shrugs.
Is that a yes or a no?
That's obviously a no. He wasn't even planning on us to save her. She's not going to be useful.
Alright, fine. I touch it then.
Yeah.
Touch it. As you go to touch it,
Mm-hmm.
a very large green light starts emitting from the spot where you've touched it, and you start seeing the obelisk crack and fall to pieces as the green light gets larger and larger and larger, so bright that none of you can see.
Except for me. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you don't have eyes, but anyways, it still gets very bright for all of you. Until eventually the obelisk collapses into the middle of the room. And the room, everyone feels a little bit of a feeling of relaxation.
I don't like it.
Okay. Can I see if light works?
As you go to cast light, a very large orb of light comes out of your hand. Is that a cantrip? That's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
You guys can now use cantrips.
okay, we can use cantrips.
Yes!
Nice.
Yes! Look at me. I helped us out.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness I
Good thing I've
remembered
been
to touch
playing
it.
Good thing I've been playing the escape game lately.
Yeah?
Okay. Which we should actually do, guys. Play the escape game.
Yeah, we've been planning on doing something, all of us, but
Okay.
anyway, back to...
Door
Back
on
to
the
this
left.
game. Yes.
Door on the left. Who was going to go step on the pressure plate? You said it was you, Casper? Yes, you. All right. Again, stepping on the pressure plate, and the door slowly opens. As the door slowly opens, do a perception check for me. All of you that want to look into the room.
I do.
Can't wait to see what number I get this time.
Just what number?
18.
22.
18. 18, 22.
17.
Hey!
Nice. Okay. All of you get to see this. In the middle of the... Of course, once the door opens, the first few things that you see in this room are strewed about, like kind of randomly, a lot more in corners, are large piles of bones. And in the middle of the room is a very large figure holding a ginormous bloody axe.
Nope. Lose that one.
I'm closing the door.
He
Yeah, I
slowly
don't think we
starts
should go
turning
through
around
that
and walking
one.
towards you guys.
Close it,
Starts walking towards...
Lose it.
As you guys step off the pressure plate, the door starts to close, and as you guys can visually see, he eventually stops in his tracks as the door completely
What species
closes.
was he?
He looked like a humanoid.
Oh.
Like, what does that mean?
Wait, you said a lark? Yeah.
Like, humanoid,
possibly
that just
be
means a
able to-
bipedal creature that has opposable thumbs. What do you mean?
Yeah, he looked humanoid.
What color was
So
it?
what you're
Did
saying
he have fur, scales, tail?
He had no... if anything, the closest thing he looked like he resembled was something that was human.
Frankenstein.
I know you know.
Okay, door on the right.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess
Or
that
on
was
the right.
Frankenstein. Or Michael Myers.
Not a bad guess. Those aren't bad guesses.
I'm just saying this
Yes.
because I know Jacob put those things in here.
Oh.
So, walking to the door that's on your right, who's stepping on the pressure plate?
No.
I can do it.
Okay.
No one refuses to.
Yes.
Because, yep. Stepping on the pressure plate, eyeball, door slowly opens. As the door slowly opens, I'm not going to have you roll a perception check for this, because looking inside the room, besides, of course, there being 4 doors, there being stone and metal here and there, it's completely empty.
You keep giving us these empty rooms, Jacob.
I trust that even less.
It's up to it's up to you to walk in there, or you can go fight the guy that has a giant bloody axe.
Yeah, without a weapon, he could be the one with the weapons. I can fight him. Maybe.
No.
Okay.
Empty room.
Empty.
I
There
vote
we
empty.
go.
Into the empty room.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. We could use Barry Bones' stealth to steal those weapons off the guy, but that's a big gamble.
I'm not doing empty room.
Okay. All right.
Fine.
Okay. Empty room.
Fine. I'm rolling for stealth in through the room.
You want to
Not
roll
in-
for stealth in
What's
the...
the point of stealthing in an
Empty
empty
room.
room? It's just gonna be a trap.
Just
or
in case.
something.
Just in case.
Okay.
He says empty room, but we can't see the ceiling. Or can.
There's a ceiling. There's a ceiling.
Okay.
You can roll for stealth if you want to, though. I'll let you do it.
Fine. Thank you, Jacob. 25.
All right. You manage to cloud yourself in shadows once again, hiding yourself, even though there's not much to hide behind.
He's just sitting in the corner, standing really, really still.
Like I'm Drax.
I've learned the
I'm
ability to
Drax.
stand so perfectly still that nobody can even see me.
I can still see you. It's just...
No, you can't. I'm gonna watch
So-
that movie tonight.
As you guys all walk into the room, in what order, by the way?
The same.
I'll go
Ooh.
first.
Casper's going first. Angel is probably going to take second spot. All right. Everybody else is just going to be in some other random order or similar.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be pretty similar to what we had, so...
Okay. So as all of you guys walk into the room, the door closes normally. It doesn't suddenly close like it did earlier. It just closes normally as all of you walk into the room. Nothing happens for a few seconds as you guys just kind of stand there looking around, waiting to see what's going to happen as all the crystals on the ceiling turn into a deep red. And the walls and the ceiling begin moving in towards the center of you.
Center next door.
I fucking knew I didn't want to do an empty room.
Wow, y'all didn't want to trust me. Okay.
The doors have already moved over the pressure plate because the doors are part of the walls that are collapsing it towards.
Yeah, but there's a middle door, right? That one by now shouldn't have been touched.
But I mean, there's not really a middle door. There's the door that you walked into, which is now moved towards the center of the room, and then there's the doors on your left and right, and then the one immediately in front of you. There's not like a middle door.
Yeah, the one immediately in front of me. That's the middle door, technically.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's coming towards the center of the room.
Yeah, we're going.
I'm actually going to have to need you guys to all roll a strength saving throw for me.
Sure. Barry's not that strong, but sure.
I got a 21.
I got a 19.
21. 19.
If I wasn't getting lucky on these rolls,
17.
I swear to God.
This is a strength saving throw, not a check. Saving throw. Just
Yeah, we know. Trust
clarifying.
me. We know.
Okay. Let's see here. 17. 2. Now I'm gonna roll for. Got my back. Gonna have to roll for Angel since he's not here, and then I have to roll for V. Their strength saving throws are. Loads. Okay, there we go. Ooh, my. That is a 26 for Angel.
Big, strong. Let's go.
Now for V. Pull up his sheet, see what his is. Oh, it's a +0. Okay, well, this is...
It's a straight roll.
He got a 15. You got a 15 on that. And for shits and giggles, since Miranda's there, I'll see what she's gonna get.
Let her be like incredibly strong, please, Jesus.
She got a 7.
Well, stronger than most. Stronger than most people.
Alright, let's see here.
Better than I expected.
Mm-hmm. Or I was really expecting like a 3.
So that one and then accidentally pushed us over.
Don't say that. Even though it's already been confirmed what her role is, don't say that.
I don't want to accidentally jinx what already happened in the past.
Yeah, no.
2. And then that one. I think you guys are gonna make it. I think you guys are fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing's wrong here.
He's doing some calculations and
I am. I'm doing some calculations.
we're out of here, guys.
C-3PO! Shut down all the trash compactors on the detention level!
I was actually going to reference that scene as all of you guys put your hands against the walls, trying to stop the walls from moving because there's not really anything else you know what to do in this situation as the ceiling and the walls are coming towards the center. All of you pushing against each wall as much as you can until slowly all the walls stop before they reach the center. Stay there for a while. You guys catch your breath for a second, waiting to see what happens. Then all the walls start moving back to where they were. And a very, very familiar voice echoes out again.
Oh, it seems as though you have succeeded yet another room. I was really hoping that... What did I call this one again? Oh yes, I was really hoping that the Crusher would destroy you. But it seems as though your strength as a team worked out for you in the end.
You guys succeeded this as the room goes back to normal.
Yay. Scary, but yay.
It wasn't as bad as I expected.
Thank goodness.
Not really.
Where's the next door?
There's still 4 doors. I mean, of course, there's the one that you walked through that had the obelisk in it.
Alright. Let's,
The one, of course, immediately in front of you, the one to your left, and one to your right. And then,
Can I
of course,
check the one to the left?
Sure. You walk over to the pressure plate. Everything does as it does. And as the eye closes up, there's a loud buzzing sound, and the door does not budge.
What the fuck?
How about the other one on the opposite side?
The right door,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
go to step on the pressure plate. The eye looks at you. Who's stepping on the pressure plate?
Noah is.
I raise an eyebrow, and then I walk forward and step on it.
Okay. It does everything I just said. Eye looks at you. The door slowly opens up. And in the middle of the room is pieces of stone scattered about and what looks to be the remains of a statue.
Isn't that the statue?
Didn't we just...
Yeah.
Yep. You guys went in a circle.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is why I would-
crap.
This is why.
That's
we need
why I
to
went
map
to
this
the right, so we could go straight.
If we go straight, we either had the option of the dude who be hacking and slashing, or the gym room, which the only 2 rooms that I can
No.
remember.
We haven't been that way yet.
No.
We should be more prepared
We
before
didn't-
we fight that.
Well, that circle the other way.
I mean, we could always go back. That's the thing.
What's
guys
in
want-
the door straight ahead?
Yeah.
Straight ahead. As you walk over to the as you walk over to that door, eyeball and everything, it closes up and a large buzzing sound goes off, and the door does not budge.
Okay. So
Does
we're
someone-
going back.
Try to open it, because it's done that to me 3 times now.
You've essentially just walked, very ironically, you've come up to the most doors that don't lead you anywhere. The door leads you somewhere that you can't go, it won't open.
Then we should try the crystal room.
Let's just go back.
So we have to go back to the other one, and then
Yeah.
go to the furnace room, and then go to the left.
We don't have to go through the furnace room, do we?
Yes, we do.
Take
You-
the furnace
Well,
room.
you kind of have to in order to get to the crystal room.
Unless you want to go through the room with the guy with the bone.
With the yeah.
It's from him.
The only person that can possibly pretend that he's a bone is me.
Well, we
Just be like,
tried
pretend.
talking to him.
Really? You think a guy?
You
who-
want? You can go talk to him.
Yeah, you go
I-
in.
I don't know. I'm not great with people.
We
They
can
all wanna
tell.
kill me for some reason.
Yes,
Mhm.
really. You go in there and do your whoopity whoopity woo power and just, try to save us all.
Well, for some reason my hypnotic vision still works in this place, but
Does it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm able to almost use it on the woman. I mean, Jacob had me roll for it.
Yeah. Because the woman is smart enough not to let you trick her. Thank you, smart woman,
Poorly.
Miranda.
I guess we're
Or
going.
maybe it didn't work and she just didn't trust you. Who knows?
See.
Can I try and turn into a bat?
as you go to try and transform, nothing happens. You think really hard about transforming, and you like parts of your body start forming a little bit, but then go back to their normal shape.
Okay. I think we should try the crystal room.
Alright. Is that what all of you are agreeing?
Yes.
I guess.
Okay. So I won't go through all of the details, you guys. I'll just say you guys walk through since the statue door is already open, you guys walk through the old statue room, then back into the furnace room, and then you go step on the pressure plate for the room with the four colored crystals in the middle of the room.
Who goes first?
Fuck it, I walk in. Am I still stealth?
No.
Yeah, you're not the DM.
No, you're not stealth.
Okay.
Walking behind him.
Alright, okay. All of you guys walk into the crystal room. The door closes behind you. You sit and wait to see what the color of the crystals on the ceiling, change to. And then they slowly turn to a deep red.
Again?
Large
Arcana check.
Arcana
check on the
place.
crystals.
Okay, roll for Arcana.
Should let Jacob finish first.
16. Oh wait, no, never mind. 17.
Uh,
My bad.
Are you doing it on the ones in the middle, or are you doing it on the ones on the ceiling?
All of it?
I would much prefer to have specifics.
Okay, the crystals that just highlighted red, I guess. The 4.
The ones on the. Are you talking about the ones that highlighted red are the ones on the ceiling?
Okay.
The ones that have been lighting the room every time.
So, the ones that light up red on the ceiling with the Arcana, the best that you can tell with the 17 that you got, it's some form of the light spell that's emitting through these crystals.
Okay. Is anyone...
I'm gonna an Arcana check on the crystals in the middle, but I'll let you finish whatever you were gonna say about.
Okay. As the large, echoing voice pipes up.
Oh, this is one of my favorite rooms. Excuse me for making this one a little bit childish, but I cannot help it that I am a big fan for the very classic children's game known as Simon Says. I'm going to need, one at a time, each of you to walk up to the crystals, step on the pressure plate, and remember the best way you can the order that the crystals light up in. There's the blue one, there is the green one, the yellow, and the red. I cannot wait to see how good your memory can be.
And then the voice slowly dissipates.
Is there a timer?
You wait to hear anything, and it does not seem like there is ticking outside of the room.
Okay. Before anybody decides to step on the pressure plate, can I do that Arcana check?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I got a 26.
Got a 26. Gotcha. So, with the crystals that are in the middle of the room, of course, looking at them, you can now tell that each one of them is kind of in those hues that he said, blue, red, yellow, and green. But the magic that's actually emitting from them is similar to the ones on the ceiling, it seems as though they have a similar, like, light effect that comes out of them. And it seems, looking at the pressure plate, is also magically connected to these crystals. And looking at this pressure plate, you can definitely sense some very strong, like, very deadly magic emanating off this pressure plate, which is also connected to these crystals.
Yeah.
So pay attention to the colors or you die.
Okay.
Oh, which one's going first?
Who's
going first?
I can do it.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Alright, let me find the numbers for this. Which one is that? It's technically that one. Okay, I know what you have to beat. Alright, there we go. Alright. So you go to step on the pressure plate. As you step on the pressure plate, your feet lock into place. And it does not seem like you can move. All of the crystals light up for a couple seconds, and then the light goes away. And then each one of them, one at a time, starts to light up for a brief second. Till eventually, none of them light up. And from what you can tell, now the crystals, or more so the troglodyte, is waiting for your response to see if you remember the order. And for this, I'm actually going to have you roll a history check for me.
Oh my gosh, the best thing I'm proficient in.
Are you actually proficient?
Yes. Yes.
What did you get?
$26.
26. Holy shit. 26. So, you remember it instantly. There was only a few colors to begin with. There wasn't any problem with it at all. You were just like, it's that one, that one, that one. There we go. Done and done. You got it
Like a whole
immediately.
setup that I was setting up with different colored objects that I was going to put in order.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I actually tried to figure out how I could get you guys to actually play Simon Says to see if you would remember, but I couldn't find out a good way for it to work out properly for us. So, I'm just kind of having to go off the history checks that I'm going to have you roll for. As I said, you succeeded, and you immediately feel your feet loosen up, and you can now walk around.
Alright, cool.
And I guess we all have to do it?
I mean, you can try and see if one of you does. What happens if one of you does it again?
Yeah, my history is +1. No,
Plus 20?
I'll say +1.
+1.
Oh, okay. I misheard that for sure.
Oh, who's going next?
I'll do it.
All right. Once again, you walk. Once again, as you walk onto the pressure plate, it immediately locks your feet into place, and you cannot move. The crystals all light up once again, and then the light dissipates away, and then one at a time, they start lighting up each other, but this time a little bit faster, and a few more colors here and there. So, as all of them stop lighting up and the crystals remain dim, it awaits your response. So, what is your history check?
That is a 24.
Ah, okay. Yep, just like Azazel, you remember it instantaneously. There's no problem. It's like this really is just a child's game for you guys. You're like boom, bam, bam. That one, blue, green, yellow, red, 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 boom, 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 and then your feet immediately loosen up, and you are able to walk around.
So really, nothing happens for all of us.
That depends on how good your history is.
Yeah, so far, 2 of you have succeeded on your history checks. I will go ahead, and who wants to go next?
Barry, if your history isn't good, I think you should go next.
Fine, fuck it. Fuck it, I'll go next. Hopefully I rolled something fantastic.
As like the others, you walk under the pressure plate, and it locks your feet in. It even feels as though, for you, Barry, even though that you can dislocate and take off your limbs, it doesn't feel like you can do that right now for some reason. It just keeps you in place.
Fucked it up. I was gonna grab you, but that's not good.
And so, again, all of them light up and then dim back down. But as again, one at a time, they start lighting up. But this time, of course, going a lot faster and with more colors to remember.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Barry, I want you to do a history check for me.
16.
16. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Let me pull something out here. As you kind of like, you're like, okay, that one, yeah, that one was next, and that one, and that one. As you go to point towards the last crystal, all 4 of them turn into a deep red, and a large, like, buzzing sound goes off in the room. And you're going to take, hold on a second here, let me grab out all the dice and roll. Yeah, here's one right here. And you are going to take... You're going to take 25 points of lightning damage as lightning shoots from all the crystals towards you, Barry.
Godly, man.
After the crystals finish shocking you, you kind of like sigh and get back your breath, even though you don't have any lungs. You're still doing like real people things. As you look down at your feet, you can see that your feet are slowly turning into crystal.
Oh, this is bullshit. All right. Okay, so I got to do it again. Pretty much.
Essentially, all the crystals dim back down and then start lighting up one at a time again.
Can we give him advantage?
Yeah, we can't help him, can we?
I don't know. See what happens if you help him.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna let you guys do whatever you want to do.
I'm just gonna hang back.
If you want to, go.
I'm gonna try to help.
Okay. So Barry, with this, I want you to roll with advantage.
Yay. Okay.
Because Casper is also pointing, trying to look at all the crystals with you.
Okay. All right. So you ready for me?
Yep. What is your history?
Got that one. Okay. 18.
All right. With Casper's help pointing out each one in order, of course, she kind of puts your hand out as she correctly tells you which one is in which order before you say anything. All the crystals dim down and then light back up in a deep, dark red.
God dang.
Another.
Rolled an 18.
Ooh.
You take 17 points of lightning damage as all the lightning shoots towards you, Barry. And this time I want you to do a Constitution saving throw to see how much you get crystallized.
You didn't do that last time, but okay.
Okay. Keep it down.
17.
Okay. The crystallization stays on your feet.
Okay. I need to roll a 20 or something. Because 20 is the high, 21 is the highest I can get.
Also, as the crystals dim back down, the echoing voice pipes up.
Oh, I do not like it when you cheat in my favorite games. You need to be doing it yourselves.
And then the voice dissipates away again.
Okay. Fine.
You think you might have actually hit the mark, but he just shot you with lightning because you were cheating?
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to roll, if you want to, roll history again as all the crystals light up one after another.
Okay.
In a new order.
In a new order. Can I use thaumaturgy to brighten up the light?
I mean, you can. You can
Yeah.
light the lights.
Yeah, to brighten up the light off the crystal, right?
That's not
Can I do that?
Sure.
No.
You can do that.
Exactly.
As you do that, now all the lights that emit from the crystal are much brighter.
Yay. Okay.
Much so, if you stare at them directly, it will hurt a little.
So that's a
Okay.
disadvantage.
No, it's not a disadvantage. They're still lighting up. Either way it goes is going based off how it lights up, right?
Yes, it still does. If he had eyes, I would say he would have disadvantage, but he technically does not have eyes.
So it can't hurt. Alright. Thank you, Jesus. Alright. Soft 20.
Okay, you got a soft 20? Alright.
Wait,
So this
your plus is 0, right, for history?
No, 1.
Oh, okay, so you rolled a 19. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as all the crystals like dim back down again, and you start like very like you were very scared to point them out this time, but you feel like you got it this time as you point out the order that each crystal lights up. Your feet immediately break free, and you are now able to walk freely, and as all the crystals that were on your feet crumple away.
Yay. Alright.
I guess now it just leaves Angel and V, and I guess technically Miranda now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really gonna Miranda do
You're really
it?
gonna make her do it.
Yeah, you brought her into this. She's gonna have to do this shit now.
What if she's unconscious?
If she's she's still in the room with you guys.
Okay, but if she's unconscious, then she can't do it.
Well,
On the technical standpoint, that is right.
I mean, if she's unconscious, she can't do it. That's true, but
I
don't see how that's the troglodyte's problem. I don't see how that's the troglodyte's problem that she's unconscious.
Yeah.
But he would get bored waiting for her to wake up, so it would be easier for him to just let us
And
do
he
it.
would just drop the room and kill all of you.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying we should just let her do it. Just get it over with.
Okay, she's gonna die doing it, but that's fine.
That's not our problem.
You want her to go first? Because you're still Angel and V that still need to go.
Yeah, let her go first.
All right. Let's see
Guys,
here.
That's it. I mean,
Granted,
do
she's
about
not. Yeah.
All of you guys look at her and tell her that she kind of looks back at you guys. I'm not getting on that thing.
I try to.
I don't want to do that.
I try to calm her down. Which I don't know what I should use for that.
I want you to roll a roll persuasion to calm her down.
Okay. That's 17.
I'd walk up to her as best as you can, even though she's still scared of most of you guys. Just like she just stares at you, kind of letting you approach a little bit.
Okay. Let's just let her know. This thing goes even faster if you're the last person to do, or if you stay, this whole room will drop. We need you to get on. Alright? All you need to do is look at the lights and remember the order.
Oh, well, what if I die? What happens if I die and you, I don't know. What's this?
Look at me now. I'm already dead. Alright? We will,
just got hit with, like, a lot of lightning.
And you're right. I have been hit with a lot of lightning. But you will be okay. Trust me. Alright?
Can I talk to her for a second?
Oh, shit.
Sure, you can talk to
Sure,
her.
the vampire can talk to her.
I want you to, if you're going to slowly approach her and do the same thing Barry did, I want you to roll persuasion as well. Since you're also trying to persuade.
I'm just going to ask her, is there anyone out of here that you would want to say something to?
She just kind of just looks at the ground for a second, twitching and everything, and looks back at you and just like, let me roll for her. I'm gonna roll history for her. No, okay. I remember someone, but I don't know their name. I don't know their name. I just remember that there is someone, I think, out there that may care for me.
And one more question. When we do come across this troglodyte, do you want us to do anything in particular to him?
I don't care what you do to him, as long as I can get myself out of here.
Very well. Then it is up to you. And then I walk away.
Slowly tries to catch her breath, and then step by step, she slowly walks up to the pressure plate until she puts both of her feet on there, locking her in place. The lights and the crystals light up for a second and then dim back away as each one of them, one at a time, very quickly start lighting up in a new order. She's looking at them very quickly, trying to keep up with them as best as she can. Shit.
Damn it.
Holy shit.
Is that good?
As the lights dim on all the crystals, and of course, as per usual, the crystals wait to hear a response from the person standing in front of them. She slowly starts pointing to each one that she thinks is in the right order, like with her twitchy hand going to the blue one, and the yellow, and back to the blue, then to the green, then back to the blue. And you see her very slowly get off the pressure plate.
Nice.
She got a much higher roll than I thought she'd get. She actually hit
I look
it
very
right on the
impressed.
nose. She hit it right on the nose.
Nice. I told you, you will be alright.
I will say I'm most impressed.
I'm surprised with myself even. I didn't think I was ever good at this game, actually.
You're a lot better than you thought you were.
I guess. Just leaves V and Angel as both of them look at each other. I mean, I can go ahead and just go, I guess. I mean, I don't... If this thing... Yeah, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and go. Screw it. Angel walks onto the pressure plate. I have to roll for him if he's not here in a few seconds, so... She steps onto the pressure plate. His feet, once again, hit like everyone else, lock into place. Crystals light up for a second and then dim back down. Here, where's his... There's a security sheet. And each one of them, much quicker than the last time, start going off one at a time. Yellow, green, blue, red, blue. Angel, like, looking at them very quickly, like, that was, Let's see what he gets for his history.
His lizard brain can't handle it. Oh no.
As the crystals dim down, waiting for his response, he is like, he looks at each crystal, yellow? And as soon as he says the first one, all of them light up red immediately.
Oh god.
From the lightning that shoots from the crystal he takes. Oh no. He takes 18 points of lightning damage.
What is he resistant to? I can't remember. I think ice.
He's resistant to fire and psychic damage.
Okay.
Alright. As he gets shocked by the lightning, all of you, including him as well, see as his feet slowly start to crystallize. Oh man. God damn it. It's gonna fucking suck. The crystals once again start going off one at a time. As once again, the crystals, he guesses wrong again, even quicker this time. He gets shocked with lightning once more. And takes 12 points of lightning damage. Let's see if he survives this Constitution saving throw. Yes. The crystallization remains on his feet. And again, the crystals light up once more. Nope. Once again, he fails again.
Oh boy.
17 points of lightning damage.
He's gonna be pissed if you kill his character off.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, okay?
Oh well. That's not good.
If he survives this... If he survives this Constitution saving throw. And he does not, as the crystallization starts going up his leg and then he stops at his knee.
Oh no, not the knee.
As all of you guys now see this very light green crystal crawling up his leg, each leg, both of his legs at the same time, slowly turning himself kind of like petrification, essentially. He is going to be frozen if he doesn't get this right eventually.
Hey, think about it.
Hey, whoa, don't lie. Don't lie. We all seen Spyro. We all know what happens to Dragon.
No, I'm not even thinking of that. I'm thinking of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm just thinking of Avatar: The Last Airbender where King Boomy gives like candy rock to him. And I'm over here just thinking like, what if we just break it off?
No, man, we all seen Spyro. We know what happens to Dragon.
Yeah, Yeah,
Exactly. So, with this final go around with the crystals lighting up one after another, blue, red, green, blue, green, red, yellow. He's slowly trying to keep up with it as best as he can. That one, shit, man. Fucking that one, god damn it. Fucking that one. As he gets out the last crystal in the order, the crystallization on his legs crumbles away, and he is able to walk off the pressure plate.
He made it.
He hit it right on the nose, what he needed to get. He took a hefty amount of damage.
All that's left is V. I'm surprised the woman made
He's gonna be.
It's cool.
I'm actually really surprised too. If honestly she got it right on the first try, and I was gonna just straight up tell you guys, since she has low HP, she was just going to freaking disintegrate from the lightning.
She's gonna be full on character, Jacob, just you wait.
You did not have the Thanos snap, that woman.
Nope, she, again, very surprisingly, hit it right where she needed to. Which is a little disappointing to me, but that's fine. I don't want it to kill her. She's not important at all. But anyways.
Just watch.
V steps up to the plate.
Ratwell's daughter.
As V steps up to the plate and all the normal occurrences happen, his feet lock into place, the crystals light up and then dim away, and each one of them start lighting up the fastest that you guys have seen so far. Like, you don't even know how anybody could keep up with this. Like, any normal person could keep up with the way these crystals are flashing on and off. You see V looking back and forth like, that one. And then each one of them, the light dims and the crystals wait for his response. And his response is... Let's see, what is that? What is that? It is... Okay. So he starts pointing out all the crystals as they have lit up before. They go, okay, that one, and that one, and then that one, and then that one, then that one, that one, that one. And as he goes to point towards the last crystal, all four of them light up in a very, very bright green, and he is free to walk around. And you guys hear the voice that echoes out throughout all the rooms.
I was really hoping that one of you would turn into a new statue for me. I needed some new decor for my study. Oh, but that is a shame. A darn shame. But let's see what the next room holds for you.
And the voice dissipates out. And I'm going to give you guys a 5-minute break as I go use the restroom.
Cool.
Congrats, guys! You're all living! Hooray!
Well, actually, 2 of us are dead, technically.
Yeah.
You're alive, okay? Got back from missing last session, and I go into the first fucking room and die, okay?
Alrighty, I am back.
That was not 5 minutes.
No, I tried to be quick about it, but if you guys want to take a little bit of a longer break, that's fine.
No, it's all good, bro.
Alright, well, you guys have successfully completed the Simon Says room.
Cool.
What do you want to do now?
Go to the next door and get out of here.
Get out of this place.
So if we went back to the furnace room and we went to technically the one on the left. So then if we went Great. That would be the guy with bones, I think. So let's not do.
Are you sure about that?
I think so. I'm trying to make. My math is entirely mental, so I have no idea. But I think.
Like I said, there is a map for this place that I made for you guys, but you have to find the right room that has it.
Oh, I feel like I know where it is. Anyways. Okay. What are we gonna do? Well, what's room we're going into now?
Well, is there another door besides the door we came into in the Simon Says room?
Yes, there's always 4 doors.
Okay, which one should we go through? Do we all want to step on one of these plates and see?
Yes.
I
Okay.
want to check the one on
Check the one on the what?
the left.
Okay. Casper's going left. Who's going to the one in front of you guys, and then to the one to the right?
No, it'd be the one on the.
Want me to do it?
Do it.
Okay, I'll go to the one that's dead ahead of us.
Okay.
I go to the one on the right.
All right. So I'm gonna start with starting with Casper. As you go to step on the pressure plate, eye looks at you. Door starts slowly opening. And I'm actually not going to have you roll for perception on this, because this is actually something that you guys have already seen. Looking into this room, it is completely empty, except near all the doors, there are 2 levers.
That's where we're at.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the 2.
Mm-hmm.
One, and I don't think we should do it because we're already on the other side of it.
Yeah, no, we're not doing.
And so and now for you, Azazel, as you step onto the pressure plate, I want you to, as the door slowly opens, of course, I want you to do a perception check for me.
20.
Great. All right, you see this without any problem. Oh, as the door opens up, it doesn't seem like there's too much different in this room from all the other rooms, like design-wise, stone, metal, everything's where it usually is. But in the middle of the room, in the immediate middle of the room, there's a large chest.
Could be a mimic. I don't know. What's in the other room?
All right. Barry, as you go to step on the pressure plate and the door slowly opens, I want you to do a perception check for me.
Okay. 21.
21. All right. As the door opens up, the room, of course, looks like all the other rooms, but inside of this room, you can see scratchings and markings everywhere. But the thing that's the most noticeable right off the bat is in the far right, top right corner. There, it seems to be someone huddled into that corner, like twitching. You seem to be wearing white clothing.
You guys want to
Can you describe more? Can you describe more of the clothing on the person, or whatever the heck that is?
Do you know what the clothing is for patients at insane asylums look like?
Yes.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
I don't like that. We should do the chest room.
You guys want to do the chest room, or do you want to do the other room?
It's literally 4v1. You get what I'm saying?
But our weapons could literally be in this chest.
Have you not seen mimic chests?
Well, again, it's going to be 4v1 also, but at the same time. Either way, it's 4v1.
Yeah, but that's a person. You could just break their limbs.
My vote is for chest.
Casper.
Sorry. Chest, I think.
I vote to be alive.
Well, it's 2v1, so I can't do nothing about that.
Alright. I will say that all of you, the ones of you that aren't here, essentially also agree with the chest. And I'm also going to assume that you guys walk into the room in a very similar fashion that you guys have been walking into the rooms thus far.
We would also like to surround this chest. I'm behind it.
Alright.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Well, go into the room first. I don't want to be anywhere near that chest to hear what he has to say.
Alright. All of you enter the room. It does not seem like the door shuts dramatically behind anybody. All of you are allowed into this room, it seems like. The door closes naturally, and you guys stand there waiting to see what happens as all the crystals on the ceiling glow a very calming green.
I don't trust it.
Is it like the obelisk where we got powers back?
I mean, it's up to your own assumption.
Okay. Alright, I'm behind the chest. Who else wants to be on the sides, or whatever?
I'll be on the right side.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, I would also like
Spencer's
to do
not
an
making
Arcana
it.
check.
Or
I would do an
investigation, specifically.
Okay, you want to do investigation, and Azazel, you want to do an
19.
arcana?
Oh, wait, 20. My bad. 20. Keep forgetting.
Okay,
I got a 20.
Okay, 20 on arcana and 20 on investigation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so with the investigation, Casper, as you slowly approach the chest, not knowing what could happen, it seems as though this chest is a normal chest. It doesn't seem like it activates anything or it does anything as you touch it. It doesn't seem like there's any spring traps on the sides or underneath it. There is, and it doesn't even seem like there is a lock on the chest. It is just there. And for your Arcana check, let me see. All right, cool. For your Arcana check, sensing whatever magic that there could possibly be in there, maybe this chest will explode or something. It does not seem like there's any magic emitting off of this chest. Whatever this chest is, it's just the normal chest.
Let's open it up.
Nothing is off of that.
Wait,
Okay.
Barry should check it for traps. Just in case.
Okay.
There's no traps. There's no traps.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's open it.
You open it.
Okay, I will.
You know.
How about we all step back and I just use Mage Hand to open it since it's not locked? Because that's a cantrip, so I can do that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. All of you guys stand back as Casper goes to cast the cantrip Mage Hand to slowly open the chest. Nothing happens as the chest lid slowly moves. And with all of your perceptions, I won't have you roll for this. There's nothing much else to see. You all can see 3 daggers inside of the chest.
I take one. Wait. Should we check them?
Check the daggers.
Nope.
No, I'm picking them all up.
You're not taking them all.
They're probably Barry's They're probably Barry's daggers, the one that Flint took off of him. Flint died, so those are Barry's daggers probably.
Let me check. Let me do a history check.
Nah.
Do an
I'm taking
investigation
those
check.
daggers.
Do an investigation check.
I'm doing a sleight of hand check.
You don't know they're yours. You have amnesia.
I'm still taking daggers.
You're not taking them all. That is definitely not.
Everyone's gonna I'm just gonna tell you, everyone's gonna notice even if you get a high sleight of hand, they're gonna notice that they immediately disappeared. And people are gonna start asking each other questions. Just gonna warn you about that.
Fair enough.
I got
7 on
20.
the investigation.
Okay.
We need weapons, and I'm the only one proficient in daggers.
You were not
Am
the
I?
only one proficient.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. They're like, no, I don't think
I am proficient in daggers.
I got a 21 for that investigation.
So, investigating these daggers are very pristine looking. It's very interesting how these daggers, in such a wretched, decaying, awful place that the laboratory is, these daggers are very fresh and just made. It seems like, of course, they're not hot, but they just look brand new. And looking a lot more at the daggers, you can tell that each one of them is made of silver.
I would like to take
Okay,
one.
so pretty much. So we're just gonna take one of them, pretty much.
No, 3 of us are going to have a weapon here. I'm proficient in
Yeah,
daggers.
that's it. All 3 of us are proficient in daggers, it seems like. That's why I said I'm gonna just take one of them.
Yeah, you can have one. I'm getting another. Who else wants one? Who else should have one? I should say. Well, what about the woman? She doesn't have anything. She can barely fight anything.
It's up to you guys. If you, Casper, if you don't want one of the daggers, I'll probably end up giving it to Angel or V.
Well, I have spells, so I don't really need it.
Alright. Okay. V steps up and he picks up one of the silver daggers and says, I guess I will take this. Use it as best as I can. Go ahead and add that to his equipment. Wait. There's no... Okay. It's gonna look like a normal dagger, but since there's not actually a silver dagger that I can actually give you, so you're just gonna have a dagger in your inventory. So,
Okay, I'll just use the one that I forgot to take out of my inventory, the one I gave to Susan.
oh, yeah, okay, that works. And then...
I mean, if it's just dagger, I mean, like, that's what I got. So,
1d4 plus 2 damage, yeah.
Almost forgot to take all this stuff out of your equipment because all the kobolds took it, Barry.
yeah. I don't have just dagger, don't I? Well, I'll just equip just dagger. Okay.
This. You know why you have rations. You don't even need rations.
Rations.
You don't need to eat.
You don't know that. Maybe if I would just want to wear somebody's skin, who knows? And eat that later.
So creepy. Keep going, please.
Alright. Alright. So, as you guys grabbed all 3 of the daggers, each of you, like, taking one, agreeing that you, like, I'll take this one, you can take that one, and yada, yada, yada. And now, essentially, it's up to you again to choose which door to go out of.
Let's do it again. I guess Casper can go to the left one, I can go to the straight, and Barry can go to the right.
Yes.
We came from the Simon Says room.
Yeah, into this one.
From the Simon Says,
I want to
which
go
is-
to the right.
We'll get
Oh.
Okay. So, is this agreed on? Are you guys all going to the right?
Well,
all
no,
right.
I mean, she's
At-
checking the right.
She's checked. Okay.
We
Okay.
want.
We want to check
Okay.
first. We don't want to just hop in a room randomly.
Okay. I'm gonna say then, Casper, you step on the pressure plate. Eyeball looks at you. Door slowly starts to open, and as the door opens and you peer into the room, I'm just gonna tell you this because this is a very immediate thing that you can see. All the walls, ceiling are there, but looking at the floor, essentially, it seems like there's a few stepping stones here and there. And what isn't a stepping stone is lava.
Yeah, see, this is why we don't just barge into a room, Jacob.
Okay.
So yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna check the straight one now.
You want to check the straight one now? Okay. Let's see, that one is that. Let's see. All right, so once again, stepping on the pressure plate on the other door, eyeball, door opens, and as this door opens, peering into the room, again, not really something you need to look for. It's going to be very immediate. There is no floor, just a giant pool of acid.
Not that one either. Let's check left.
I guess I'll check that one then.
All right. You go to the left. Normal things happen. Door opens. As the door opens, I want you guys to roll perception for me.
Nine.
Okay.
18.
Same here, 18.
All right. So, Azazel, you kind of see this, but Barry and Casper, you see this pretty easily. It doesn't take up the whole floor, but in the middle of the room, there seems like a bit of a pit, almost as though the room sort of goes inward towards the middle. The rest of around it seems to be flat, like you can walk around it, but the middle essentially looks like it's some type of pit. And looking a little bit further into it with the 18s, I'll go ahead and give it to you. You can see very shiny, pointy things coming out of the pit.
Oh, that could mean so many different bad things.
You don't know what the shiny, pointy things are, but you can see them reflecting.
Could be either our weapons or a big tooth-filled monster.
Teeth aren't shiny, unless you chip Skylark.
That's true. It could be Chip Skylark. You don't know.
They could be spikes.
Yeah. Could be any number.
Oh. Which pit do you guys want to walk into?
I don't know. We should go in line.
I'm tempted to
I
just
think
go
we
back.
go back
Yeah, I'm tempted to
and
just go back.
go through the insane room with the mental health patient. I vote for that one.
Yeah, I'd rather do that than the pits of destruction.
Okay. All right.
Until I can
You guys want to make
again, I'm not
boring,
gonna do
but that's all right. Fine. You guys want to make this boring?
Just trying to keep our characters from dying.
I know.
What species did that mental patient look like?
The 21 that Barry got, it looked, actually, no, it was actually the way he was hunched over in the corner, it was actually very hard to tell. So, no, I actually won't tell you what race it was. All right, so you guys kind of walk back into the Simon Says room, and then find your way back into the room with the mental patient. As you guys walk into the room, of course, as normal so far, the door closes behind you without doing it very suddenly or anything like that. And there is a crazy man in the corner, and there are writings and scratchings on the ceiling and the walls and the floor, especially near him. It seems to be more towards him.
Alright, what does the
Can
writing
we-
say?
Well, what did you say, Casper?
Can we read any of it?
Well, as you start looking at all of it, for some reason, like for you guys, yeah, well, you know what? I want all of you guys to roll. I want you to roll for those.
This is some H.P. Lovecraft shit here, isn't it?
I don't want you to roll for this because I mean you're just reading it. You know what? Just do a perception check for me because I can't think of a proper way to have you read this.
18.
18.
13.
What color are the crystals, by the way?
Oh yes, sorry. As you enter the room, the crystals on the ceiling turn into a very illish looking yellow.
It's the first yellow room we've gotten.
Yeah, but said ill though. Ill-ish looking yellow. Yeah, that boy is sick.
So for you, Barry and Casper, and I'll just go ahead and say V as well. You guys look at all of these scratchings and what could possibly be writings on the ceilings, walls, and floor. You look at it, and it doesn't make any sense to you guys. Even with those high perception rolls that you got, you can't really make out what any of this means. It just looks like gibberish and just random scratchings on the floor. But for you, Azazel and Angel, as you guys look at the floor, all the words seem to make perfect sense to you. You can read them perfectly fine.
For once, my low rolls come in handy.
And for
Are you kidding?
I am not kidding.
Haha.
So am I?
Because
Bullshit.
because
Fuck.
It is H.P. Lovecraft
well,
shit.
this stuff is something that Azazel and Angel have already seen.
No, okay.
No one else in the has seen this yet. So as you guys are looking at one of these writings and everything on the floor and the ceilings and walls, you can see symbols and the writings talk about he is always watching, he is here, he is always here, he never leaves me, he watches me, he watches everyone, he sees into my mind, he sees through my eyes, he sees through your eyes, he is my eyes.
This motherfucker got on the door.
God.
And you go into here, and the symbol that you see next to a lot of these writings is this in lore, by the way. Very scratched onto the floor and walls and stuff.
I'm going to like head palm myself. Oh fuck, damn it!
What does it say?
Yell out, Gonador!
As you yell that out, Casper, Barry, and V, and Miranda all look at you as a very odd screeching noise. You just see a screeching noise emit from Azazel's mouth and throat.
But I can understand myself, they can't understand me?
No, they weren't in the temple like you and Angel were.
Does that mean... Okay. So they shouldn't be able to even understand what I'm saying right now.
No, but the man in the corner immediately turns around and looks at you, Azazel.
Do we need to do a whisper chat thing?
It's kind of useless since we can't understand, so...
No, we don't need to do a whisper chat. Because as you yell out Donador's name, nothing happens. But like I said, the man in the corner turns around and starts peering at you, Azazel. And also, he starts making weird noises for you guys, but Azazel and Angel understand him as he says,
Oh, you know his name as well. You know him. You know him. He's seen you. You have met him. He has been inside you like he's been with me.
Gross. But yes, we've dealt with him.
Oh, yes. Give me what you have experienced. Oh, how I long to be with Gonador.
He starts standing up from his corner, and you see a shard of glass come out from behind him.
Okay. And how do you plan on extracting this experience from us?
I will use your eyes to see what you have seen. I will use your knowledge in your head. I will do whatever I can to spew and see Gonador again.
I'm gonna look him in the eyes.
Starts walking towards you. He's gonna swing at you, Azazel.
Did I not look him in the eyes then? Did he not?
Oh, no, you looked him in the eyes. You looked him in the eyes. You can do your charisma check if you want, but I'm gonna tell you now it's not gonna work.
Okay then. I can try to do a dexterity thing here.
He's trying to hit you, so I'm rolling to see if he hits you. He did. He hit your AC. And he is going to do with the shard of glass, because I'm going to use the stats of a dagger, because that just makes sense. Because that's the closest thing that can be to that shard of glass. He's going to do... He's going to do 10 points of piercing damage to you, Azazel, as this shard of glass goes right into the side of your gut.
I'm going to then rip into his neck with my teeth.
All right. I want you to use your unarmed strike for this. Again, Casper, Barry, you guys just see as Azazel and this man are talking nonsense, and this man goes to stab Azazel. Now Azazel is going to go bite him.
Is that with advantage because he's right on me to hit him?
No. It's not with advantage. I mean, he's just a frail dude. He's not gonna have a high AC.
Okay, 17.
Oh yeah. You bite right into him, piercing his neck. And I want you to roll damage, the same damage on your unarmed strike for this. You might. I remember you possibly. I remember you having something when it comes to your nails.
(1d4 plus my strength). Okay. And okay, I do 1d4 plus my strength, and I do 1 plus my strength modifier on top of that.
Okay. So how much damage are you gonna do?
4. That's 7 points of damage. But I also get that health back.
Oh, all right. Interesting. As Zazel, you bite into this crazy man's neck and start sucking up the blood in his neck. He slowly starts going towards the ground onto his knees and just kind of letting go of the glass shard that he attacked you with, and just kind of just laying there as you suck the life force out of this insane man.
Okay, I'm just gonna... should we interview this guy, or do you guys just cool with me?
Oh, no, he's dead.
Oh.
He's dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna train him then.
Alright, all of you notice Azazel drinking the blood of this man that just walked out of the corner and attacked Azazel and died.
I'm gonna wear his face.
Please don't.
No!
You can cut off his face if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you.
Actually, I'm just gonna skin him and wear his skin. Is he the same size as me?
We don't have time for sewing class.
Do an investigation check.
Good. I'm doing it now.
You know that this would never look real, ever, right? You would just be a floppy skinned man, no
16.
eyeballs.
It seems as though he is smaller than you.
Fine, I'm just gonna take his organs. They might be useful later on.
Alright.
You do know that we're not actually physically there, right? You're not going to have...
No.
If you wanted to make a character that looked like a person, you should have just got a person to play as.
He is a person, but just dead.
True. Very, very true. Alright, do you want to cut him open and take his organs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I'm just gonna, since he's dead, I'm not gonna stop you. You cut him open, you take his intestines, take his lungs, his kidneys, his pancreas, everything.
That includes his heart, right?
Yeah, but his heart's a little messed up right now.
It's still an organ.
Yeah, I mean, you can take his heart.
I'm taking his eyes too.
Scribbled, but okay.
I'm taking his eyes
You
too.
can take it. You can take his eyes.
All right.
The only thing that I'll have to have you do is if you want his brain.
I don't want that.
Okay.
But I am gonna stab him in the brainstem.
I'm still consistently
Okay.
this guy, so I get all my health back that I had lost.
No, you get the 7 points that you got.
Okay.
So technically, you still have 3 points of damage on you. As a little bit of that wound that you were stabbed with the shard of glass heals up.
Who wants
little
a shard
bit.
of glass as a weapon?
I used it to cut a lady's face open. And she's still alive. Walking with us.
Is that what you used? You used a fucking shard of glass on me?
I'm talking directly to the DM, out of character.
Okay, you need to let me know that.
Sorry. I forget that I'd be using Barry as my actual voice. I need to start acting.
And Barry is too close to like you as a person, so we just can't tell.
That means I'm a great actor.
No, that just means
I'm great at playing myself.
Alright, yes. So yes, I take his eyes, stab him in the brainstem, and all the other organs that's in his body.
Right, you're now carrying around a bunch of human organs.
This will
Don't
come
know
in
where you're
handy,
gonna put 'em,
I
but
believe.
You got him.
That's what I mean. I got a place to hold them. I got empty racks of space that he could be
Hands are
at.
just going sloshing around. Because they're not actually connected to any of your body parts, so they're just falling into your pants.
Well, the eyes that I took, I could just set them in my eye socket.
You don't even need those.
I feel like that would actually make you blind.
If I don't have eyes in the first place, how would I already be blind?
You wouldn't be able to see through your eye sockets.
Anyways,
Whatever.
let's not get into too much detail here. Let's you guys can move on. Choose the next room that you want to go into.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go to the straight one. Anyone want to take the left or right?
Can I check the one on the left?
And then I take the one on the right.
So
Isn't the
technically, that
one on the left be... No.
I'm pretty sure that's the stepstone with the lava. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you go to the left room, Casper, step on the pressure plate, the door opens, and it is what you remember it is. It's the lava floor room with the stepping stones.
Okay. And what was the one on the right then?
The one on the right, who is going to the right room?
I am.
Barry. As you step on the pressure plate and the door opens, that means one. So actually, as you walk over to this door and step on the pressure plate, the eye looks at you and closes. There is a very large buzzing sound, and the door actually does not open, and it remains shut.
Okay.
So that's one of the doors that wouldn't open.
Yeah.
So, I guess, Azazel, you go to the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
As you step on the pressure plate, the door opens, and I want you to do a perception check for me.
$11.
All right, with that 11, what you can tell immediately, this is the most prominent thing that you see in the room, is you see a man strapped against this very large mechanism.
Anyone else want to look at this thing?
Sure.
I got 17.
Okay. With the 17, you can tell that the way this man is strapped to the mechanism, it looks like all these bits and pieces. You can see several gears on this mechanism, and the man, of course, looks unconscious. But that's what you can mostly tell from this distance, because it seems as though he is rather farther away. And also, by the way, with the 11 and the 17, you can tell that this room, like the furnace room almost, is somewhat bigger than the other rooms that you've been into. It looks the same, but it's somewhat bigger.
What does that mean?
That means we got space.
Is it like wider, or is it like further, like a hallway almost?
It's just essentially like the room itself just got a little bit bigger. It's not like a hallway. It's not like long or anything. Yes. Yes.
Does that mean the room next to it is smaller to make room? Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to go in this one?
I don't know. Do you want to do stepstones with lava?
Honestly, not really. Because I don't think my control flame works on lava at all.
It does not. It does not.
Is control flame a cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if it's not a cantrip, you can't use it anyway.
I think my acrobatics could get us across.
Well, we'll get
Get
you.
you.
Well, yeah, you're right. But if there's a lever to pull, then I'll just pull the lever.
We just can't even do the acid one at all. That one's just...
No, not at all. No, that's not a...
I think we're doing this one.
Yeah. Let's walk in.
Okay. So, what was the order again? What was it? Casper first, and then who was after Casper?
It's the same one.
I was.
Okay.
Barry.
Me second.
Barry's
last.
after.
Barry, and Angel, and then V, and then Azazel,
Gotcha.
and the lady.
Gotcha. Okay. So, as you guys start walking in there, the door immediately closes behind Barry, just leaving Casper and Barry in this room.
God damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's not good.
It is that good.
See here, let me pull up all the things for this one.
At least you didn't get locked in here with Azazel. You got somebody with good dice rolls.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, at least you got
You'll be
someone
the
with
one to
decent
survive
dice rolls.
instead.
I got decent dice rolls. I've been actually rolling really good today.
I've been rolling
All
better
right.
this time.
Fair enough.
As you stand there, wondering what just happened as the door shuts behind you immediately, all the crystals on the ceiling turn into a deep, dark red, and the voice pipes up once more.
Oh, I wonder what has happened to this fella right here. It seems as though he has got himself in quite a pickle. Oh, that is a shame. Oh, but maybe you can get him out if you can find all of the keys. Looking at all of this mechanism, there are small little key slots for each key if you can find it. Make sure you unlock every limb before his head snaps. Oh, good luck.
Voice dissipates out, and you start hearing this very loud ticking outside of the room. And visually, I'm not going to have you roll for it because this is timed. You can see as the mechanism starts slowly turning each part of his body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's this thing. Okay. Is it going to be a medicine check?
No, if you remember correctly, the troglodyte said to find the keys that go into each one of the key slots that's connected to his limbs. So I'm actually going to need you to roll, just roll some checks for me.
All right, tell us what to roll then.
First one, I need you guys to roll a investigation check for me.
Okay, I got a 21.
Okay,
Soft 20.
awesome. Without any hesitation, you both start scattering around the room looking to find a key. You, Casper, actually, you find a key under a small piece of cloth in the corner of the room. This one doesn't seem like it was hidden very well, but probably it was done on purpose to help you out a little bit. Maybe, you don't know. But you found the first key. Next one, I'm going to need you guys to roll another investigation check for me.
So I don't find a key?
It's like a combined effort. I'm just kind of saying it like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Another investigation, you said? 19.
16.
16. You both start scattering around the room looking for the next key. And it doesn't seem like you can find it. How was the first key so easy to find, but now the second one's just almost impossible? You're pushing over pieces of wood that seem to be in the corner. You pushing over some pieces of metal that are scattered about. I will say though, with the investigation, you guys have found it seems like a couple tables, and on each one of these tables there seems to be a key inside of a glass container, but you still haven't found the next key.
How thick's the glass?
Let's find the next key first.
Okay.
I'm going to need you guys to roll an investigation check for me again.
Another 21.
Same here. I got a 21.
All right. After looking through the room again, taking another quick look, making sure you didn't miss anything, you find the key. It seems like it actually was behind a loose piece of metal next to one of the doors. You, Barry, you pull it out from the loose piece of metal, and you guys have found the second key. Now I want you guys to do as you approach the third key, I want you to, you guys are now going to approach one of the glass containers for the on the tables, and looking inside, that you actually can see that there is a key inside here. And whichever one of you wants to do this one, I'm going to need you to roll a sleight of hand for me.
I'll roll it. I'll roll the sleight of hand. All right. Unless your sleight of hand is higher than mine.
I doubt that, but
all right.
Let's see what you get.
Okay. 19 plus 12. That is a... Yeah. Hold up. Math. Do it a proper 31.
Yeah, you got a 31. Without any problem, you reach in there, grab the key, and pull it out in like a second flat, just like you blink, and you pull the key out. And as you pull your arm out, a few seconds later, a blade goes upwards, seeing as though if you had kept your arm in there too long, your arm would have been cut in half, or your bone arm would have been cut in half.
Okay.
So you now have the third key. As you approach the next table that has a glass container on it, I want you to do another sleight of hand check for me.
Okay. All right, I roll a 32.
32.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I rolled a 20. Yeah, I rolled a 20.
Yep, without any problem. Again, you pull this key out, and this time, as you pull it out, there seems to be twice as many blades that, just protrude immediately after pulling your arm out, seeing as how your arm would have been destroyed even more if you kept it in there. But as soon as you grab that last key, behind you, the man that's on this rack, he starts letting out a horrible scream as you notice that his right arm has been completely turned around and dislocated from his torso.
So just dislocated, right?
Oh, the machine flipped it completely around, so yeah, it's broken off.
Okay. You just said dislocated, like we could just put it back in place,
All right,
you know.
let me be more clear. He can't use that arm anymore.
Okay. So that was the last key, right?
Yeah, I need you guys to do an investigation check for me.
Okay.
Okay, that was a natural.
Yeah. And I got an 18.
How high is your investigation with that natural 20, Destin? I mean, Casper.
It's 25 altogether.
25 altogether. Okay. I'm nice. Barry, I want you to roll your investigation one more time for me.
Again?
Yes.
Okay.
The ticking outside gets louder, and
So I got a soft 20 this time.
off 20. Okay. You guys panic as you start looking around the room, finding this last key that's somewhere hidden in here, until you eventually stop for a second as you're running across the room, as you can see that the key appears to be inside this man's chest, as you see a very large incision in the middle of his chest.
Okay.
So
whichever one of you it's going to be, I need you to do a medicine check for me.
My medicine is a +2, unless yours is higher.
I don't have anything in medicine.
All right, I guess I'll do it. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, 19.
18. Okay. As you pull out your brand new silver dagger to cut this man's chest open, as you're slowly making this incision to open his chest to find the last key, he lets out a very large scream as his left arm somehow immediately, like the machine sensed something, and now it immediately broke his left arm.
What?
Ticking gets louder outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to do the medicine check again for me, because you failed. That's what I'm telling you. You failed.
What? A 19 failed? So pretty much I need to roll a nat 20 for this to be okay. Okay. And 19 again.
Again.
Huh? Can you give me inspiration or something? Advantage? I don't know.
Can I do advantage?
I will let you do advantage on this one.
Cool. You know, I keep getting the same thing. This is not helping at all.
Did you go to make the incision again? You fuck it up once more, and the ticking gets louder outside, and you visually see as this man's legs.
Which one? Yeah. Which is
The left one. The left
Okay.
one turns incredibly fast around, breaking his leg.
Oof.
I'm going to let you do this again. Of course, you have advantage.
He doesn't need advantage. I got a 20.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Casper, with this immediate frustration, you grab Barry's dagger and just, with precise precision, just open his chest and pull out the key in his chest. You guys immediately run to each one of his limbs where the tiny little block is and unlock each and every one of them. As you unlock each one, he just falls flat onto the ground, screaming in pain and just completely broken.
Well, at least he has one good leg, and his head and torso is still intact. And he still has his testicles, so he'll be alright.
It's just, the voice pipes back up and says,
Oh, you're doing pretty well. Oh, I can't wait to see you and maybe have a nice conversation with you. All of you are so well experienced. There's so much I want to learn about you, experiment with you, especially the smart one.
And the voice dissipates away.
Did he mean me?
Oh, yeah. It ain't me.
Obviously.
And now the room seems calm, except for the fact that there's a screaming man on the ground who has now passed out through shock because his limbs are broken.
Well,
Can we open the door behind us? Like the one
As
that
you go to walk,
There?
yes, you can. As you walk over to the pressure plate, the door opens and you see Azazel and everybody else just staring at you guys. Azazel, you see this man on the ground, passed out.
I just drag him out, but like, here's your food, boy.
Azazel?
Huh? Did you say? Oh, did you guys do it? I wasn't.
Yeah, we survived.
Yes.
And also, I said I dragged the passed out man and said, here's food.
Oh. Well, congratulations. Who is this man?
We don't know. But here's your food.
Nobody important. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Ugh. You might have information.
Oh, all of you.
Angel, carry him.
We're gonna save this one too.
Might as
No.
well.
No. Okay.
Angel picks him up, tosses him over his shoulder, and it's just like, I don't know why I have to fucking carry him, but alright, fine, we'll do it. You all walk into the room that Casper and Barry were in, and now it's up to you which room you want to walk into.
I'll
Can I
go to
check
the straight
one
one.
right?
Check the one on the right, okay. Casper's checking the one on the right. Barry, which one are you doing?
Yeah, it really doesn't matter which one. Yeah. That last one, then.
Yeah, I'm going straight, she's going right, and he is going left.
Barry's going left.
Yep.
Okay. So starting with Casper, as you step on the pressure plate, the door opens, and in a very similar fashion, there seems to be a chest in the middle of this room.
What?
There is a chest in the middle of the room. It's a very similar.
Someone left their boobs in the middle of the chest.
You can't do any of that until you walk into the room.
Okay.
Someone left their boobs in the middle of the room.
All right. For you, Azazel, as you walk up to your pressure plate and the door opens. I'm not gonna have you roll perception on this because this one's very obvious to see. As the door opens, you see what could only be thousands of pieces of what did I make it? I think I made it. Yes. Thousands of pieces of barbed wire stretching from the ceiling to the floor, to the walls, like just connected in different points of the room.
Ouch. Well, it's better than the lava, but I don't want to do it. Now let's see what Barry
Okay, and the one on the left.
See, and then on the left, check. Oh, no, that's what it is. Oh, yes. As this door opens, Barry, you can't see anything. The room that is obviously in front of you is pitch dark.
Does he have
Ooh, assassins. I do have dark vision. No.
Not even dark vision is helping you see in this room.
Oh, it's advanced darkness. Okay.
Ooh, I could.
Probably, if not even the guys with dark vision can see through it, it's probably a bad idea. I mean,
It's time to go
would be able to
invisible
probably
into
be
the
able to tell
night.
because I have. Well, no, I can't turn into a bat.
No.
Isn't it nice when your spellcaster has light? But I don't want to go on.
Just throw the light in there. Throw it. Ugh. I don't know how that really
I'm
works.
gonna let
To
it
be
do
honest.
that.
Well, you can't throw a light.
No, you can, because you cast it onto an object, and then you don't have to stay holding the object, the light, for it to be lit up. So, we could do that, but I was saying that Jacob's not going to let us do that.
No, you don't know that. You're not Jacob.
That's true. You're not me.
Are you going to let me throw something in there like a beacon then, Jacob?
Sure. You can throw your light in there.
Just get one of the pieces of metal that was in this room and throw it in there.
Okay, sure.
Yeet. Let there be light. Yeet.
You toss an orb of light in there.
I was about to say Kobe, but then I was going to be sad.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I'm heartbroken about that. Not right now. I'm heartbroken.
I'll throw light.
Okay. You throw a ball of light in there, and all of you can see. Well, no, I'm going to have you guys do a perception check for me, even though the room lights up very well.
The 16?
Okay.
19.
Okay.
17.
All right. Looking into this room, on each of the walls and the floor and the ceiling, you can see different numbers, and these different numbers are attached to other numbers that are adjacent to them. And immediately to your left, as you were to walk into the room, you can see a flask and a small little candle.
Nope.
Wait, what? I missed all of that.
Okay. So immediately to your left, if you were to walk into the room, there is a small flask and a very tiny candle, and then on the floor and the walls and the ceiling, there seems to be numbers which are adjacent to different numbers.
That sounds like a very complex puzzle that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I will warn you, it's one of the ones I put a lot of thought into.
Yeah, exactly. Skip.
I honestly,
Jacob.
it's fine. I'm okay.
You put a lot of thought into that one, genius.
This is
You're
literally
genius,
the room I
Jacob.
put the most thought into, guys. Come on.
Oh no, it is not the room I put the most thought into.
Oh. We are a bunch of geniuses, but nah, I'm not gonna deal with that today. Genius
the
brain is
chest room.
retired.
What did you say, Casper?
Chest room.
Yep. She said.
You guys want to go into the chest room? Gotcha.
We gotta check. We gotta do everything again. We gotta surround it and check it. I'll roll Arcana. Not
What?
very good.
What is your Arcana? What is the additional?
+2.
Okay, so mine's a +9. So why
Nice.
don't maybe roll the Arcana?
I was +1, but I'm not bragging.
All right. So you guys walk into the room, and as all of you walk into this room, the door does not close immediately or anything. It closes as it does with most of the rooms, very normally. And you wait for a second, and the crystals above the room turn into a very, very calm green.
The green room seems to be the one where we get shit.
Okay.
You
So
want to do investigation and Arcana?
No, we're just gonna pop that thing right open. No.
Don't.
so am I doing the Arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Go
are.
ahead. You can do
Okay,
both Arcana
that's a
and investigation.
28. Well, that's a 28 for the Arcana then.
Oh, all right. Okay, so with the Arcana, nothing emanating off this chest seems to be perfectly fine. You can't sense any type of like spells or any types of curses. This thing is clean. This is clean.
Okay.
What was your investigation? Whoever was doing it.
Oh,
Is it me or
Did you want me to do both?
what's your investigation?
yeah.
My investigation is +5, but I'll go ahead and tell you that I rolled a 19 again.
Okay. With
So
that,
A 24.
Yeah, and I rolled a
What's the
21 for
24?
investigation, but she got bigger on that one.
you don't see anything wrong with the chest. This chest seems to be the same kind of chest that was in the last room that you guys found in that last similar room. There's not a lock on it. There's no switches. There's no wires. There's no panels or anything on this chest. It is a normal ass chest.
Alright. Pop that puppy open.
All right.
That's when shapeshifter
As you guys-
kills us.
As the lid opens up from this chest, you guys immediately see, let's see, what did I put in here? Yeah, that's right. You see 4 glass bottles.
Investigate. Can I use that investigation I just did on those glass bottles?
You know what? Sure. I'll let you have that. Looking at these bottles, you can see that they are 2 potions of common healing and 2 potions of greater healing.
Okay.
I'll take that
So,
one. I'll take one of greater healing.
you know
wanna
what?
do that with the class first?
Yeah. Yeah, man. You can't just go up and take it. Remember?
I'm not taking them
Are
all.
Are we gonna talk about how much fucking damage Angel took in the Simon Says room?
Yeah, and how much damage I took to.
Have we decided
Okay,
to take
but
a
Angel,
rest?
like, we can't.
You you can't really do that here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think Angel should get one of greater healing.
Okay.
Alright, I'll put that. I'll go ahead and put that in his inventory.
Yeah.
What
his
is your
aim-
health at?
I'm at 92
As Angel?
versus.
Oh, I'm at 182.
You need a greater healing.
Look, guys, I need this greater healing. Okay, there's no telling. I
For a
could
guy
die.
that can. For a
I
guy that
know
can
it has
drain
no
blood.
effect on me, even if I drink it. But come on, I could die.
For a guy that has. For a guy that can drain someone's blood for health. It sure is BS.
What? Look, that's just his personality. He doesn't want to die. Okay.
You already died. And I've died twice.
Can we talk about the fact that you guys have taken damage, but your total HP right now is higher than my max?
Are you talking about his or both of ours?
Both of you.
You need to put some points in some constitution. I'm sorry.
Her constitution isn't even that low. It's a 16.
Ooh, me and you have the same
Have you been
constitution.
rolling those HP dice whenever you level up?
Wait a
Yeah,
second,
that's
you mean-
the one time that I don't roll well. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, have you guys decided who's getting what then?
I'll go ahead and get one of those regular ass healing then.
they don't work for you.
Yeah, they don't
Nothing
work
works for me.
Me or V.
What? So you guys just take the potions then?
I'll take it.
You just split it down the middle. You get a greater potion, he gets one, and you two get the other two. You know what I'm saying?
Miranda doesn't need one of these greater healing potions because it's literally too much for her.
A common healing is too much for her.
To what she doesn't even have.
Yeah, but a regular one is too much for her.
So Angel has gotten one of the greater healing potions. Casper got one of the other ones. There's 2 common healing potions. Who gets those?
Let's give one to Miranda. Just be nice, I guess. And plus, if one of us is in a jam, she might be able to run over and give it to one of us.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take the other one because, like I said, my max is lower than everybody else.
Except for Miranda's, but it's okay.
Okay, Miranda wasn't even supposed to be a character right now, so we're not talking.
Okay, what's the old guy's name now, Jacob, since we got him on our team?
We don't know. He's unconscious.
Just call him Willie. Old man Willie.
Okay. 1 second. There we go. Add that. So, you hand one of the common healing potions to Miranda. She kind of just looks at it, and she kind of is just like, she gives you actually a little bit of a grateful look. She's like, oh, okay, thank you, I guess. Thank you. With me. But now it's up to you guys once more to figure out what door you want to go into.
I'll go to the straight one. Oh wait, well wait. Since we're facing the right way, I'm going to the left one.
I'm gonna go to the straight one.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go to the right
need
one.
to check the right one because we
Guys,
literally went through that place.
Okay.
And if you guys are going down this way, the way I'm looking at it, if you want to go to from your, yes,
Because we came from
right.
we came from the one with
Okay.
the key. So the one on the right is the one that wouldn't open.
We can check.
You are
like,
correct.
Maybe it opens from the other side, but I don't know.
Okay,
Let's just
so
start.
Casper,
Yeah.
Casper, you're going to the straight one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you step on the pressure plate, the door slowly opens, and as it slowly opens, do a perception check for me.
What? Thought we had already seen this one.
No, you haven't seen this one.
We haven't?
No, I don't think we saw this one.
Okay, well that's an 18.
Okay, so with this 18, you see this pretty well. There seems to be this very it's not a very medium-sized stone in the middle of the room. It's not so much of a stone. It's more, actually, no, it's more of like a small statue. Sorry, it's more like a small statue. And from this statue, from the top of it, and from kind of the bottom, or the midsection of it, there are two very large spinning blades that take up the whole room.
Ah, okay. What? I don't like that one.
Okay, so with the one on the right that I'm guessing it was Barry that went to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He steps on the pressure plate. Eye looks at him, closes back up, and a large buzzing sound goes off, and the door does not open.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, lastly, for Azazel, as you walk onto the pressure plate and the door opens, I want you to do a perception check for me.
Can someone do a perception check for me?
Sure, I got a 16.
A what?
Oh. I think she says 18.
16.
Oh.
Can I give her advantage?
It's 16 is fine. 16 is fine. Looking into this room, the room itself is empty, but what you can see coming from the ceiling of the room is very sporadic and random beams of not sporadic, they're not moving, but beams of light. And it's weird. And it looks like sunlight almost.
Ooh, well, thank goodness I'm wearing
In different parts of the room.
That is potentially dangerous for me, but I think this might be an Indiana Jones thing, I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe we should use this one, but we gotta avoid those lights.
Okay.
You guys agreeing on the light room?
The light statue, or the light ceiling, I mean.
Okay. So, as all of you walk into this room, flip the thing for this.
What's the color?
Hold on. As you enter this room, all the crystals on the ceiling turn into a very ill-colored yellow.
Gross.
And besides the beams of light, there doesn't seem to be anything else in this room. But it's up to you guys which door you want to go to.
I'll go to the straight one.
Straight one, okay.
I'll check the one on the right.
We're all avoiding that light, by the way, Jacob.
All these lights are shooting to different parts of the room. So you're going to have to do some acrobatics checks for me if you want to get past these lights.
Cool, I got you.
Not taking the light.
Let's start with Azazel, who said he was going straight.
14. Hell yeah, I definitely felt that.
No, you probably passed.
14.
All right, you got a 14. As you duck and step over and leap over these lights that are shooting from each end of the room and the ceiling, you just barely make it over that last one before it almost touches your hand, but you make it past that last one as you make it to the door straight in front of you guys. You step on the pressure plate, the door opens, and not going to have you roll perception for this because it's very easily seen. You see, similar to that barbed wire room, except all of this is razor wire. For different points of the room, connecting 1,000 pieces of razor wire.
Nice. Someone check the other rooms.
Okay, I'm checking the one on the right.
I want you to do a dexterity check for me.
Okay. To pull up my sheet again with my cat refresh computer. Okay. And it's a acrobatic.
Yeah, you can use your acrobatics, yeah.
Okay. That's an 18.
All right. You maneuver yourself past all these beams of light a lot easier than Azazel did, and make it to the door on the right. As you step on the panel and the door opens, you see a very familiar statue standing in the middle of the room.
Cool, it's a statue room.
The statue has a man holding one of his hands up to his eyes and another one outwards.
We don't have any eyes.
Oh,
Any
he can
stuff.
still do something for you, though. If you don't have anything. You don't know.
Okay. Well, I like this room better than the other options.
Go ahead, Barry. Check the other one.
It's the barbed wire room.
Okay, so I should do acrobatics.
Just do
Pretty sure it's just a
acrobatics
barbed
for
wire
me.
room, but you decide if you want to go over there.
Okay. 30.
Yeah, you make it across. This is like nothing to you. You just up, jump over here, leap over here, boop, up, here I am. You land straight on the pressure plate, and the door slowly opens, and inside you can see thousands of pieces of barbed wire stretching from each end of the room.
So I gotta go again.
We're going
You both
to the
gotta
room
come
with
up
the statue.
here.
Alright, I roll again.
Azazel and Barry, roll acrobatics again for me.
God. 27.
Nice. That was a total of 10.
Okay, Barry, once again, you just jump over everything like it's nothing to you. It's just like, yeah, I do this all the time. I don't know how, but because I have amnesia, but I know how to do this. I can do this without any problem. So,
He's very Lundberg.
Azazel, he's very, very, very much. So, let me see here. As you slowly step over each beam of light, ducking over everything, just almost. One of your hands goes through the beams of light, and outside of the room, you hear a immediate clang as one of the supports to the room breaks. And I'm going to need all of you to roll dexterity checks for me.
God damn it.
28.
Yes, saving throw.
Roll a 28. I got a nat 20. Thank God.
And
I got a
hit, like
21.
a bunch of them.
Well, Casper, Barry, and I'm just going to go ahead and say everybody else because I forgot the rest of the group was there too.
I was hoping you would forget that.
No, they're there. You know what? Actually, only roll for them. Yep, it's fine.
Get.
Yep, they're fine. Let me do it again. Yep. Ooh. Oh. Casper, Barry, V, Angel, all make it to the statue room. As for Azazel and Miranda,
No, that's the old man. Old
I know
man.
that.
Goes with me.
Angel's holding the old man. Oh, Angel's holding the old man. Miranda and Azazel, you both fall backwards, hitting the other side of the room, running through all these beams of light. Essentially, and as you go through each beam of light, you can hear another clang, 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 as the door to the room closes, and it feels as though it's falling.
Okay, I'm gonna, okay, since I'm still close to that other door, I'm gonna jump into the, fuck, I'm gonna have to jump for the razor wire if this thing is about to fall.
You're actually closer to the barbed wire one. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to do another dexterity check for me.
Barry, if you want to do something about Miranda, or tell her to get
I'm gonna-
the other room that she's close to.
Yeah, I would tell her that.
And she's just gonna. No, the door's closed. You guys can't talk to him.
You better tell her then. You're right there.
What's your dexterity saving throw?
It's a 4.
Nope. You don't make it to the pressure plate in time. You don't press it, and the door doesn't open, and the room just falls into the abyss.
Nice.
Everyone else in the group, Barry, Casper, the ones that are actually here, you guys hear very loud clanging coming from the other room, and then silence. Oh, there goes Azazel.
Oh. Does Miranda make it?
No.
No.
Yep, okay. Okay.
She died with him. She got a natural 1.
Yikes.
Oof. That's Azazel. Okay.
Guess somebody should tell Cody to start rewriting that history, huh?
You wish.
Oh.
You wish.
Is he still in the
No.
No. Okay, yeah. Ugh. To rewrite the history.
Nope.
We'll see.
As you guys approach the statue, that looks very similar to the first statue that you guys found.
Is the room green?
Oh yes, the crystals on the ceiling glow green, as do most of the rooms that have a glow green before. It's the very same.
Okay.
It's the very
Yeah.
same tone of green. And approaching the statue as before, you see the very same plaque that, of course, says, "Selfishness does not come without sacrifice. To heal or save another, one must relinquish some of their own life. Or you can find me the thing that I've lost."
Oh, hey, save another.
I will go ahead and let this give this to you. You guys can sacrifice your own HP to revive lost party members at statues.
Hello. I think you've got enough for
If
me,
you-
and
If you're going to revive somebody, it takes up the whole statue. The statue immediately breaks if you do that.
So we can only revive one person?
Yes, you can only revive one person at a time when it comes to a statue.
So would I sound like a bad person if I suggested that we sacrifice the unconscious dude's HP to bring somebody back?
No, not at all.
fuck him.
Not at all.
I think you guys can bring 2 people back.
Angel just kind of.
If you do that and the statue.
No, it uses up the statue's power to bring one person back. So we'll have to find another.
Oh. Angel just kind of shrugs and is like, "Yeah, well, I didn't fucking know him, so it's fine."
The chosen one has spoken. That's me out of character because I wouldn't know that.
Okay.
Joel walks up to the statue with the body of the old man, and looking at the hand that the statue is holding out, you can see that there's a very small needle protruding from the palm of his hand. Angel grabs the old man's hand, or the whichever one does, I guess it doesn't matter, and just puts it on the needle. Nothing happens for a split second. All of you start to notice that the old man's skin and starts to slowly get more wrinkly and start decaying away, as it seems as though the statue is absorbing his life force.
Willie!
Eventually the old man turns to dust.
Thanos, no!
Falls onto the ground as every last bit of whatever life that he had left gets put into the statue. And then, as that happens, the statue takes the hand off of his face that was covering his eyes and then holds out both of his hands. Then a noise, and then a voice pops up. What do you require?
Miranda, she has the other potion. JK, just playing. Just playing.
I would have picked Miranda before Flynn, as bad as that sounds.
I was gonna say Flynn just because he's been dead longer and I feel bad.
Cody's not
I
here,
mean,
though.
we do need a Zazel, though. We do need a Zazel.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah. I mean, we could just
The
pick
statue
Miranda.
is going to pipe up again. What do you require?
Miranda.
I guess we'll bring Azazel back first.
You guys want to bring Azazel back?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. All right. You speak Azazel's name to the statue and you tell him to revive Azazel and bring him back. The statue then holds up his hands and you can see bits and pieces of the statue crumbling away. And as it's crumbling away, you can see it seems as though there's another figure inside of the statue. And as the statue completely breaks apart onto the floor, you can see Azazel in the same pose as the statue before it crumbled away.
I'm just like Mushu coming out. I live!
Yes, except you're completely naked.
Oh, that's gross.
Small penis.
Yes. You fall onto the floor, regaining your consciousness. By the way, you need to knock down your HP right now to 54, because the old man had 54 HP.
Smoking. Huh?
Am I conscious?
You have regained consciousness.
So that's what that feels like.
Trust me, I know.
Do you? You have amnesia.
What, being dead? I mean, I'm dead now, so I probably know how that feels now.
I guess.
Thank you, my friends.
Sure.
Hmm.
Now then, I'm going to take the old man's clothes.
All
right.
Do you have any clothes?
Wearing some
Would
raggedy
you
old...
rather me be butt naked throughout this whole thing?
Yeah, you know how intimidating that would be?
Okay, Azazel, you pick up some brown and kind of tannish looking clothes. Very dirty, very raggedy looking. You put on this old man's small shorts that he was wearing and this very raggedy old shirt.
I I know you guys wanted to see me butt naked and wanted to imagine that, but I'm just gonna put on clothes for myself.
Also, Azazel, you don't, since you have been revived and brought back, you don't have that silver dagger anymore.
Nope, didn't think so. It's a good thing that none of us had them all.
That is true. You guys successfully brought back a team member. And now
we get a banner across the sky out of nowhere. Successfully brought back team member.
Achievement unlocked.
You revived a team member. Congratulations.
Okay.
What now?
Now we just keep moving. I'll have to get my clothes when we get out of this accursed place.
I'm
Okay.
gonna check the room to the right.
Right. So that would be that one. Okay. And who's going to the left? And straight forward, of course.
I'll go to the left.
Okay.
I'll go to the one straight forward.
Oh, I was looking at it wrong, but it's fine. Right.
Okay. That's fine. So, starting from the right, the door opens, you step on the pressure plate, the door opens, and you see the small little statue in the middle of the room with the two blades taking the whole room, spinning around.
Gonna go ahead and step off of that one. We're not doing that.
Shit. Azazel, you step on the one that's immediately in front of you guys. As you step on the pressure plate, there's a large buzzing sound. The door does not open.
Okay, so we only can do Justin's.
And
Let's see what you got, Justin.
Okay.
as you walk up to the pressure plate and step on it, of course, the eye looks at you. Normal door opens, and let me see here. Let me pull up the thing for. Yeah, there we go. Do a perception check for me.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, that's fine. You can see.
My bad. 15. My bad.
15. Okay, that's fine. With the 15, you can immediately see in this room a very large ball that seems to be made of electricity bouncing across all the walls, ceiling, and floor. And you can see in different points of the room switches.
I'm telling you guys now, I'm getting tired of getting shocked.
Okay. You want to play jump rope with some razor blades then?
I think I would be the only one that can make it. I can tell you that now. That's an
I think we'll be the
acrobatics
only one to
check,
make the
Dad.
lightning thing too. Let's head in, I guess.
All right. And same order as before. Casper, Barry, then Angel, then V.
I don't want to go first.
Here you are. You're going first this time.
I don't want to.
I pick her up. She's going first.
You're going to need to do a strength check for me if you want to do that.
19.
Do I also roll?
Yeah, you need to also roll. Yeah.
Okay.
If you think about it, we're going in together.
I also got a 19. You're just kind of pushing.
Yeah, you just kind of push her, but she's not going anywhere. You guys hit an impasse.
Fine. V, you go first.
Why do I have to go first? This looks like something more for you.
But
Why don't you go first, Barry?
Angel?
God, hell yeah. Fine, hell, man. Let's do it. That's fine. Tired of this shit.
Thanks, bro.
Alright, so it's gonna be Barry, Angel.
Damn.
I
this
call
will be-
Barry, but Barry has to be in front of me.
You want to find Barry?
Sure.
Alright. You so then Barry, Casper, Angel,
This is
V,
scary.
and Azazel start walking into the room. The door shuts immediately behind Casper.
God damn!
Jesus.
Well,
I am serious.
I thought Angel went first.
Oh, I thought it was Barry, then Casper.
I'm so
He
dead.
wanted Angel to go in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
I was about to be like,
Whoa, I never
wow, really?
said-
Only you guys? Everyone except me?
I mean, like, you could be us three.
No, it's only gonna be two of you.
Screw it. If it's gonna be anyone, I'd rather for it to be her. You already called the cannon. I'd rather it to be her.
In the trap
All right.
in the other room, though.
So, as you guys enter this room, you see this very large ball of electricity jumping back and forth. I want you guys to do another perception check for me before I have you do some dexterity checks to avoid the ball.
I always get stuck in a room with you.
That's fine. I got a soft 20.
Got a
20.
17.
Gotcha, 17. Okay, both of you see these. It's fine. You see two different switches. There's one switch on the other side of the room, and then there's another switch also on the other side of the room, but it seems to be tucked in the corner of the room, in the top
Okay.
left corner of the room. So I'm gonna need both of you to do a dexterity saving throw for me.
Dex. Dex. Who texted me? Okay. 19.
Okay.
Got a natural 2.
Awesome. So, with both of you guys running over to, are you guys running to, where are you guys running, by the way? Want to know where
I'll
you
go
guys
to the
are
top left.
Yeah, just go to the other one then.
Okay. So, okay, Casper's going to the top left. Casper, you make it. You avoiding this giant ball of electricity, like weaving back and forth, stopping before it hits you, then running forward. You manage to make it to the switch. Barry, as you start running to the switch, to your switch, you start doing the same thing, back and forth, moving it. What did you get? You got a 19? Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
All right. As you go to reach for the switch on the other side, the ball comes back around and smacks you on the side.
God damn it! How the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Each switch had its own AC to beat. Casper beat hers though.
If I had gone for the other one, would he have gotten it?
Yes, you would have actually gotten the corner one, and you would have actually missed the one across the room.
What?
I would have missed the one across the room?
You both would have missed it.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. With a 22, I would have missed it?
Wait, you got a 22?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said 21. Oh no, actually, Casper, you would have made it. You would have made it.
So, if we just trade places.
No.
Okay.
It's a really good
So
thing
pretty
was
much
doing
I
this
needed a 22 to make it.
You needed a 22.
Okay.
All right. Look at those. What else was it? Ah, yes. Okay. And so, Barry, you are going to take. hold on a second. It's a lot of damage.
That's a lot.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
Sorry, man.
You're not sorry.
You're right. I'm not.
I've known you long enough to know you're not sorry.
This is too much
I'm
fun.
sorry I made the save so high. I just, had to make it believable.
That's that. Move those back up here. How much? Right. Alright, so you take 15 points of force damage and 16 points of lightning damage.
You can just do the whole total. You're making me do math. You're hurting me mentally.
Okay, you took 31,
Sorry, 31. It's fine.
31
I'm over
points
here
of
like,
damage.
oh god. Okay.
As
I'm
this
alive.
ball, like I said before, swings towards you, knocking you towards the wall,
Okay.
leaving you pretty banged up, bro.
Yeah, I can see the pretty banged up. I would like to have a rest.
I need you to do another dexterity check for me, though.
Check or saving?
Sorry, saving throw. Do another dexterity saving throw for me to avoid the ball again as you run towards the switch once more.
Alright. Give me a second. 27.
Oh yeah. Okay, you make it this time, hitting the switch. As you both hit the switch, the ball stops moving and the electricity dissipates away, and it starts moving towards the center of the room, and then slowly goes through the floor as the floor opens up for it to go through. As the ball completely exits through the floor then closes back up. It opens big enough for the ball to get through, and the ball is it's not that big, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
And so far, everything seems like it's safe.
Okay, so let's open the door back to the statue and get everybody in here. What
Alright.
color was the light, by the way?
Ooh, yes, I'm sorry. I forgot. The lights were red.
Okay.
The lights were a deep dark red.
Can you tell I'm actually taking notes?
Yes, I can tell that you've been making your own tiny little map.
Well, you weren't just gonna give it to him.
No, I was not. But anyways, you guys open the door for all your friends to walk back in, and everybody meets you guys back into the room.
Okay. So, I'll check the one on the right, and then we need somebody to check the one straight ahead.
I need help.
You guys need to find a statue first.
We had to bring back Azazel. We could have been max HP.
If we could use spells and not just cantrips, I could heal you. Because I'm pretty sure I have a spell that would work. But we can't, so.
Okay.
All right, so who's going to the right and who's going straight ahead?
I'm checking the right.
Okay, Casper's going right. I'm guessing Azazel, as always, takes the one in the straight ahead.
Yep.
All right, starting with the right one, Casper, as you walk up to the pressure plate, a large buzzing sound goes off and the door does not open.
Every fucking Thoraine.
For you, Azazel, as you walk up to this pressure plate and the door slowly opens, you can do a perception check for me.
Nat 20.
All right. With that natural 20,
Where the
you
fuck
see
was that
in the middle of the
fucking room.
You see in the middle of the room a small little spire poking up through the middle, and throughout all of the room, like most of it actually, you can, even though it looks similar to pretty much every other room, it seems as though, looking at the walls and the ceiling, you can see, only because you got this natural 20, you can see a little bit of frost.
Okay, well, the other one is the razor wire. So,
What are you thinking?
I think our best bet is upwards.
Okay,
And you just keep going straight.
let's do that.
You want to... All right.
Do you have a picture of this map, Destin? So far?
I have the one that I've been writing down, but I missed a couple rooms.
Okay.
All right. So all of you walk into this room with the small spire and the bits and pieces of frost. As you walk into the room, the door closes normally. It's not sudden or quick or anything. It closes very, very normally. And that's where I'm going to leave this session off.
Okay.
Ugh.
What the light?
What color?
Yeah. Yeah, what color's the light?
Oh, yes, yes. As you walk into the room, the crystals on the ceiling turn into a deep, dark red.
Not good.
Yay.
Yeah, not good. Okay.
Well, I've got some moves I can pull off, but unfortunately I don't have that dagger anymore. At least you guys have one. Like,
We have one. Miranda had the other, didn't she? Or no, V has it.
Yeah, V has it.
we only gave her a potion of health. Common.
So, are we like on the edge? Is that why the door on the right keep buzzing?
I don't know.
God damn it, Jacob.
I'm just the DM. I don't know that much.
I only know everything.
You have the map.
Oh yeah, no, I have the map and what every room is right in front of me, right here.
But I don't know them.
Oh,
I only have the map.
I don't like know them. I don't like know them. I just map and what every room is and what happens in every single room. But you know, I don't know the rooms.
I've never spoken to them. I don't know them.
I don't know them personally. Yeah, you guys have done pretty well. I was really hoping you guys would make it out of the maze this time, but it's fine. I mean, it gives everybody else a chance to go through the maze a little bit longer.
well, like,
Everyone else.
You were expecting us to actually get through it all.
Ooh, yeah, I was hoping, I was expecting you guys to do it this time, but nope, nah.
You weren't expecting us to suck so hard.
No, he meant you.
I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting 2 people to die.
technically 4 people died.
Yeah, technically, those 2 NPCs died.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be fun if
Yeah,
we bring
but
her
since-
back before we bring back Cody's character?
Cody. I don't know, I kind of was very attached to this
We're
woman.
kind of more attached to her than we are with Flynn. That's
Speak
That's
for yourself.
Oh my god! Wow.
I mean, we've had
I
more
mean-
conversation with her.
I mean, it's the truth.
I like Flynn more than I like Azazel.
I like Miranda
I
more
find
than
that
you two.
very unlikely that Casper likes Flynn more than Azazel.
I didn't say Casper, I said me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but there's still plenty of more interesting rooms left to go.
I really need this map.
Oh, I'll tell you this right now. You are way too far away from where the map is now.
Godly.
It's
Yeah.
in one of those rooms that we avoided.
Oh, duh. It's one of those, yeah, we're not doing that.
We're definitely like on the fucking, we're on the edge right now, I think. And it's probably somewhere closer to the middle. God damn it.
Okay. Well then, guys. It's been fun.
Anyway,
And scary.
Has been.
We'll pick
It's
It's
this
been
up
fun
in the next
and
one.
scary.
Until then,
Oh yes.
see ya.
Farewell.
Yeah. See ya.